like, we can start again.
Yeah, it's kind of gone through its arc.
Okay, we appear to be on. Let us wait for confirmation.
We appear to be on.
Yes.
Ow, it's hot.
I am fired.
Oh, my pain and hate.
Hans. Hey, we'll get to make that joke again.
Ow! Ah!
Stop hurting yourself.
It's hot, but I want it.
Well,
That's what she said.
nice. Shame on you.
Hey, it says we have viewers, and Michael wants the streams up. So
sweet.
Awesome. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in or for sticking around after Nightshade's impromptu Cook Serve Delicious. This is Throne of Games. You can put it up on the table.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it.
It's really hot. I don't want it to
The table will be fine. Look. We put hot things on it all the time.
I would just much rather...
Your cup is below 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The cardboard will be fine.
Yep.
I'm less worried about the cardboard and more worried about his groin.
Oh!
Well, I was mostly being worried...
Don't spill it.
I was mostly being worried about the carpet, so, you know.
Priorities.
Yes. Anyway.
I don't need children.
I'm your host, Mark Amstride, DJ Amstrack, whatever. Tonight we have John, Melissa, and Daniel.
Woo!
And
Old school.
Yeah, and we are going to be playing Valkyria Chronicles.
More tactics game.
Yep, John's good at this, so we should be able to bust through with relative ease.
Tanks and Twin Tails, y'all.
I mean, I gotta get used to it again. I haven't actually beaten this game, but I've about gone 3/4 of the way through. So the last 4 or 5 missions, I'm gonna be like, okay, let me trial and error my way through this, because this game does that.
Do you know the ending of the story? Did you watch the anime?
I watched the anime, so I know the whole plot. I know what happens.
At least the plot of the anime, which may be different.
It's mostly the same.
Okay.
Alright.
But let's do this.
Yes, let's begin.
Let's do this, Leroy.
Also, if you've watched Unskippables, you'll recognize the beginning of this game, and we're gonna make the same jokes. Don't worry about it.
Definitely.
It's an old Unskippables.
What, the first?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Look at that tank.
There's the tanks. There's the Twin Tails.
Look at you flawlessly drawing that tank like it's all
There they are. On top of the tank.
Ah, the Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Weiss.
Edelweiss.
Fun fact, I actually know the history behind that, but we'll bring that up later.
My grandmother had a
Titans!
music box
Oh,
that played
God, no!
Well, Maria is down!
Wrong song!
Look, Titans!
No, that's more like, you know,
I
the
want those
principality of
lances.
Zeon coming in.
Rocket
So
Lance.
this game
Rocket
is
Lance.
Attack on Titan meets
Gundam?
Gundam?
In World War II.
Attack on Gundam.
Nazis!
All the bad guys.
You can tell because their eyes are red.
Well, they're not necessarily bad guys. Oh, spoilers intro. Anyway, what?
That was an interesting drill sword thing going on there.
Yep. I just realized they had Roxy with the wrong weapon in the intro. She had a rifle. She's supposed to have a machine gun. Or submachine gun. That's funny.
Salutes everywhere!
We never have that many tanks.
Attack with your tiny muzzled tanks.
We do, however, do that nonsense right there.
Amphibious tanks? Why not? Sounds great. There's that drill again. Oh, look, it's shooting beams.
Drill power.
Every time you go around, you go forward a little bit. That's a drill! That's how you evolve.
Oh yeah, just fair warning to the audience. Eventually, there will be feels in this game. There's no way around it, and it's awful.
Attack on Titan meets Gundam meets World War II. Yeah.
Nightshade says the Edelweiss swims just fine.
Yeah, it does. I just love that our main character is such a nerd.
Yeah.
Valkyria
Alright,
Chronicles.
there we go. Here we go.
Ooh, it starts up just like a Disney movie.
Yeah.
That means someone's gonna die.
The
Oh, don't
year
worry,
was
parents are already dead.
1935 EC. Two powers controlled the
It's
continent.
not Newberry Metal.
In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance. otherwise known as the
As the
Empire.
Germans.
Imagine
West,
Germany and Russia
a
if they were
network of
one
loosely
country during
allied
World War II.
democracies
Yeah.
formed the Atlantic
Instead of opposing
Federation.
countries.
Right.
Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival.
Oh yeah.
And its growing
Unobtainium?
scarcity.
Yes, thank you.
Titanium?
Thank you.
War. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
Ew. Ew. Rocket Lances.
Rocket lances are
Its
ridiculous.
vast military superiority struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive.
That tank did not last.
Progress
Look,
in
the
momentum.
glowing weak point.
The Empire set their
Shoot it
sights
there.
beyond the borders
It's
of the
got
Federation.
distressingly hard to explode.
In
Well,
neighboring
that's the
valleys,
magical
peaceful
material. That's what it is that
principalities
powers
on the sea.
everything.
So those
They
rocket
found
lances are
their-
basically like
that's-
Panzer
Gallia
Faust.
had long
Yes.
maintained its
Switzerland?
neutrality in the tensions.
Yes, and
between
that's our
two
country.
superpowers.
Guess where we're at?
The rich streams
Unicorn
of
Island.
Under the Gallian soil proved too tempting.
Oh god, it's a unicorn!
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah.
amassed troops along the eastern border and
I was like,
invaded
So,
Unicorn
so wait,
Where?
we're like
force of
Switzerland
an
except
avalanche.
Denmark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Mark.
All right.
Uruguay?
Gallia to arms.
To arms! To arms!
Right here.
Yeah!
And now for the
Two
real.
arms.
Boo. That's a terrible joke.
Hail Hydra?
1935.
1935.
Outside the Gallian
March.
border town.
Good thing this
Ooh.
world uses the same
Calendar.
calendar as us.
Somehow.
See? Glowing magic power source that also powers all vehicles.
Residents are leaving the town.
We also make our
before the
grenades out of
invasion.
it.
Headed
Yay, it's like a
inland
leaning.
towards the capital.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. I get my XCOM and my game based on.
Oh, Illyrium. Yeah, you're thinking XCOM with Illyrium.
This road in years.
You're going the opposite direction of literally everyone else.
Oh, everyone's evacuating. I guess I'll go to town.
He's like a salmon. Swimming upstream.
Wait for it. Fish!
Already?
This left.
Thank you.
Hey there, guys.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, friend?
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Starting early this year.
Yep.
Heading upstream, huh?
That's what we're
How's the
doing.
water?
It's cold!
Oh no, how's the land, Dragars?
And the people walking by are like, "Is that crazy person drawing?" No, don't. Just keep walking. Don't acknowledge them.
You
And that was.
weren't even making marks.
It was.
you're just
He really
dragging-
fast got it on there.
You were just dragging that
Freeze.
pin across that paper.
Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Surprise! I have a pin, and it's greater than the Oh wait, no, that joke won't work here.
They have phalluses on their foreheads.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
Guy who doesn't have a phallus on my forehead.
My name's Welkin. And
Now,
you
if only he
are...
had said his last
one
name,
with
we
the
could
gun.
skip a lot of the
We're with the
problems that are
Blue
about to
Town
happen.
Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot.
Should I know
So,
you?
I'm wondering what you've been writing.
I'm so
in
glad
that
we're on
little
a
book
full
you
name
found.
basis.
Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really.
He said
I was just
suspiciously.
sketching the fish and,
Yes. Oh, I know.
I don't like the way she says that.
And you know there's a war on, don't you?
Yep, but I was
All
drawing
right,
fish.
Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
All right, Miss Fascist. Jeez.
You oppressor! With your patriarchal phallus on your forehead!
Don't blame us, jerk.
You're welcome, ass.
Check!
All right, episode 1.
New episode has been added.
The Imperial. Oh yeah, the last one was called A Meeting. Now we're on the Imperial Attack.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Yep.
Just about immediately, in fact.
And we're walking. Last time on Dragon Ball. Oh wait.
Those cards must be from Rule,
Flowers,
judging from
bugs,
their
and
hats.
fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have
Not
to
bad
say.
with other. I
Especially
mean,
considering he didn't actually have an inkwell
Thank
with him,
you.
so where did the ink come
so you
from?
see, I really was just sketching.
anime details. Don't
Maybe.
ask about those.
Or this could be some kind of secret code.
Maybe he had it in
And
his
I
Yes.
need to take my
Fish
time
Fish
finding
code.
out for sure. Welks, is that you?
So, just as a fun
Isara.
point about
I
what's
recognize that voice
Your
actor.
timing is
Hold on.
perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Who is that?
I don't remember.
Audience, who is that?
Well, as a
Don't you live at the
fun
old
point about
general's
what's
house?
about to
That's
happen,
right.
the two
And
guards
General
that are
Gunter's
escorting
daughter,
Wilkin right now,
you
in
do
the
know everyone's
anime,
supposed
they're
to
like
evacuate,
10 years
right?
old. It's a 10-year-old and a
Yes,
12-year-old,
I'm aware
and they're
of
just
that.
kids
My
from the
brother's
town
heard
that they
about the
gave
move to the
guns to.
capital.
Ooh.
God.
And that's about to make this next scene really dark.
Unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
Start.
Grumble. Yeah,
I
if he had just said
apologize.
his last
But I was just
name,
doing my
they'd be
job,
like,
you
"Oh,
know.
you mean
I
the
saw you
old
with the
general's
notebook and
son?
thought you were a
Yeah,
spy."
that's me.
Again, I'm really sorry.
Oh, you're like your dad's a
Thanks.
local hero.
Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
You know what with me being
Mike has a
suspicious.
real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged.
Keiko
I
Yukimura.
get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
You're gonna have to look it up, huh?
Dang it.
Gunfire!
Hey,
People going down.
Everyone keep your heads down!
You're here to
yes,
see the secret of-
in an open field. Oh. All right. And
God, they got glasses.
that kid's dead. Those people are dead. Welcome to World War II, folks. We're having fun. And one of the 12-year-olds is dead. Yep.
One of the 12-year-olds is swearing.
Right.
Which I
Welcome.
can blame for.
You can handle a gun, right?
Yes, I can handle other things too. I mean, yes.
Anyway,
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. You
Hopefully.
should be able to take
Or,
them
you know,
out.
there could be tanks
I'm
over the
with you.
horizon. You don't know.
Well, yeah, then you put scouts in front of the tanks to find things for the tanks to shoot.
Right. So, point of interest about this world, mandatory military service is part of going to university, so anyone who's gone to college knows how to shoot or has specialized in some
So
way.
it's like Russia.
Yes.
Well, or
Sort of.
Switzerland
Or
too.
Switzerland, yeah.
Yeah, Switzerland has
So if I hit this
mandatory.
button- We're gonna save. Oh, hey, it has all of my old save files.
Oh,
Look at
neat.
that. We could have just jumped ahead to chapter 15 and had
Our own
fun.
saves.
No, okay.
So Lord Bogri says, "You're here to steal the secret of our fillets."
Encounter at Brule.
All right, we've introduced everyone. Cue the plot.
Yep. Well, this is still the prologue. We have not introduced everyone.
Okay, here's the plan.
Tutorial mission. This is where we are.
Brule, glorious Brule.
We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule.
What's the sister's name?
We'll deploy from here and take out all three of them. I don't
Sure, we'll
remember
find
now. You see that flag up there? That's where they're coming from. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. That is the only hint the game gives you about the fact that
It is. It's Laura Bailey.
that's great.
It's Keiko Yukimura.
Every turn that passes gives you a lower score, and that gives you less money and experience points.
Oh, boy.
So if you don't want to grind a bunch in this game, you try and get A ranks at everything. And that's the only way you get through it quickly.
Great, so you're encouraged to be dangerously aggressive.
Yes.
That's not safe at all.
Oh yeah, and it definitely puts a strain on the tactical side of this game for sure. So not only am I playing tactics, I'm playing fast and loose with tactics. Our objective is to eliminate all the enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time. Nice and easy. Yeah. So, to kill everybody, Wilkins dies, Alicia dies, or 20 turns pass and we lose.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
What happens in 20 turns?
The tanks show up. Alright, game. Teach me about things.
I see 3 of them.
Good job!
You can? I don't see anything.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
We're good at math here.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
You know, if it weren't for dudes with guns, I'd think this was a great idea. Yes, command points. Okay, so here's the intro. Combat starts, you see a map of the area and your unit's position. This is a reference to the command mode. Yes, anytime we're in this top-down view, it's command mode. Here, you'll select your units that you like to move based on their position, respective to the enemy. Then press 3. Okay.
Which is
X, right. It's the confirm button. Every time you use somebody, you're going to use command points. That's the number of moves you have in a turn. And every unit uses command points to various degrees of efficiency. Tanks always use 2 command points just to click on them. Like, it's...
Just to even check their status?
Well, to actually go in and use them.
Okay, to command.
Yeah, yeah. This is the number of times you can give instructions, blah, blah, blah. That's how turns are constructed.
Mission says, being tactical and restless man.
Right? Let's try moving a unit now. Yep. Now we're gonna go with, well, let's see. Yeah, Welkin is the furthest forward. Because to get an A rank on this mission, we have to do this in 1 turn.
Ah!
Whoa.
Yep.
Can you even strike them all up while you do it?
Yes.
There you go. You have
It's with each action point you have to kill one. Blah, blah, blah. Command points are done. Then you have action mode. You can move freely, however, everything you do uses up a movement bar at the bottom of the screen. When that's done, you can't move anymore. And your turn basically ends.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. There's our first guy. He's not facing us. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Yep. Gonna use the left joystick to move around.
I like how that showed
We're gonna
up
take
as,
the
like,
shortest path to him.
I like how it showed up as 4 discrete L's.
That was attacking.
Yeah, so that's 6, which is this button, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That enters target mode, which is where time stops and things stop shooting you. Prepare their attack, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Up. Give me 6 button to snap between targets. Okay, so you're right. Gotcha. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time and aim well. Yeah, by that they mean BT dubs, if you shoot the enemies in the face, they die way faster.
If you have all the time in the world to aim, you just like push it right on the head.
But you're gonna see the accuracy of the gun affects a lot. That's why I'm gonna move almost point blank on this guy. Because
You've got a
you
fast
notice in this picture, he's like only a few feet away, and the circle is as wide as the body of the target, and there's a whole lot of space where your bullets can just go past him. Yeah.
That's a bonus crystal.
Your shot will land somewhere within the circle. Yeah, huh?
Like one says, so command points are basically how much yelling you can do each turn before your throat gets hit.
Yeah, pretty much. Blah, 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 blah,
That
blah.
shit says, no, it's how many times you can use the radio before you have to crank more power into it.
And you can only do 1 attack per action you actually take. So you get 1 shot, and then you have to use another command point to do anything else with the same unit.
I just want to point out that you can probably shave your legs without
The razors on it.
Right, and if the enemy survives, they get an automatic free chance to shoot you back in the face.
Oh boy.
Yay!
So even if it's not their turn, they're gonna be shooting you. Blah, blah, blah. When they run out of HP, they die.
Okay.
And that's for everybody. Oh yeah, the other thing. Everyone except the main characters has permadeath in this game. So some of my units later in the game, when they die, they're gone.
Oof.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna run up on this guy till he turns around. Hey, buddy. Buddy? Really? Okay. Never mind. Aim right at his head. See, body shots take 7 bullets. I'm only firing 5.
Oof.
In the face, it only takes 2 to kill.
Why does it take 2?
Because apparently that helmet counts for something.
I mean,
Dead.
looks like you shot really
Oh yeah, you use all 5 bullets no matter what.
Why?
Because there's infinite ammo in this game.
No, then
Burst fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why is all the bullets there?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Reloading? Is there
Press the 2 button to end the current action. Okay, so we're not going to do that until we've actually finished our movement range. Because every time you choose the same unit, they get less movement. So first, we're going to run. Yeah. You can run up to cover, and your guy will start using it as cover, and you don't suffer headshots. Let's see.
Good thing there's
Command.
always strategic cover around.
Yep. You can crouch using the X button to crouch once I run up to it. Blah, blah, blah. Takes less damage and is immune to headshots and critical damage. It's important. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemies will easily be hit, blah blah blah, significantly more damage. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Now you'll notice this guy will start shooting at us as I run up on him. Current action? Yes. Okay.
Right distance.
So, we're going to click on... Notice how Welkin's bar is not all the way up this time?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we get to start with. So we're going to run him up. Hello, friend. You look like you could use some bullets in the helmet.
Well, they can take a surprising amount of gunfire.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
With
Oh,
no armor.
all of your main characters can take a hilarious amount of bullets. Ow, ow, ow. And...
You guys have some really weak weaponry.
yeah, it gets worse.
to go.
How's it going, buddy?
Hello, friend.
Hello, Dr. Alfred.
There we go. One turn. All 3 enemies taken care of.
Nice.
Flawless victory. Besides all the bullet wounds.
Operation complete.
What does the size of the burst
I don't see any more of them.
exactly if you have infinite ammo?
It's the limiter on how many bullets your character fires per shot, basically. So later on, when you're up against enemies that can take a full volley to the face,
That means you can't kill anything.
right. It's also what will dictate what upgrades I buy later on.
No, it says there's scouts. I suppose.
One turn, A-Ray. Yeah.
Everyone says magical teleport back to weapon bullets. Check.
Oh yeah, and all of the main actual story missions, once you complete them, they're done. You can never come back. So whatever score you get is what you get.
Whee!
Yeah. That's why I save before every operation. So that if we get a really bad score and get almost nothing, it's actually worth it to replay it to get the XP and money.
Okay.
Because the main story missions give way more than the grinding missions. Anyway, a hilltop promise. Yep, we're already getting into promises. I love that they took the time to use the Gallia patterning on the windmill.
You mean the razor mill?
Yes, the razor mill.
Dollar Shave Mill.
Miss Melfield, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am.
Go be a guard.
What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them.
Because we have the convenient time to
So
do that
it's
right
Why
now.
do you not have armor on your exposed
I'll do
thighs?
whatever it takes to
Shh,
protect
it's
the people
anime.
of this town.
Like,
Also,
Just
apparently, you'll see
Even
in a little
going
bit,
to war.
that is the standard uniform for all women in the Gallian
down
army.
the patriarch!
Girls get skirts and leggings and pretty much nothing else.
Oh, yes, the lion's paw.
At least
What
give
are
them,
those?
like...
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
AKA the Edelweiss flower from real
I
life.
want to be able to remember, once the
Simple,
war is over,
small and
that
white.
it wasn't
It's like our
all
town.
just
Oh.
people killing people. That even in
Dexter.
war, there was also new life.
Maggots.
I mean, that's...
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935,
AKA March
the
15th.
Empire began its
Where are
assault
the
in
eyes?
earnest.
Poor Ernest.
A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia,
You know, after they started shooting
though
our
it was
people.
only a small front in a massive
Well.
continental assault. What followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Thanks, game.
These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time,
So they lose.
You mean
story of
like all
courage.
war is a tragedy?
and of trust, of persecution and hate,
Of the Jews.
Yes.
and of love blooming.
Moving on the battlefield.
Even
on
through
top. I mean,
So this is a love story.
What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
speaking of which, the person who is the narrator there, we haven't actually met yet, so snare drums make everything more epic.
Unless you're sitting in front of them. The snares are always noodling. And
I'm not going to be able to not think about... Razor.
Chapter 1.
In
In Defense of Brule.
Magic says, in this universe, Roy Mustang got his wish.
And all women shall wear tiny mini skirts.
Oh, man. Okay. Defense
Let's
of Brule.
just hope that he gets to keep his eyesight
Oh.
in this once he actually gets to, you know, see it.
Dark.
Yeah, literally, because he can't see anything.
You can't tell where he's throwing his flames anymore? I burned something!
Look at our giant double windmill in the center of town.
You mean
That's
razor
weird.
blades?
Yeah, look.
Oh, God, it's like I just killed 3 people. Good times.
Man, these bullet wounds are a little sore. Not very, though.
Not too bad.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
Oh yeah, quick establishment. Sister
hear
there
that.
in the middle
It really
is
one
a
of the most
Jew as
beautiful
far as this
things about
universe
this
is
town.
concerned. They're called something else, but
Okay.
They're the Jews.
they're the Jews. They're very obviously the way they're treated.
That's the front part of that whole really indicates.
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind.
Really? You're gonna
Thank
give
you
me
for
well
your help.
citizens? You told us
Bye,
your first
and
and
take
last
care.
name. Everything's gonna be okay, guys.
Please put some combat armor on those thighs.
I think she's
Nothing
purposely-
bad will ever happen in this town again.
I think she's purposely saying that because it just
How's the
signifies,
packing
okay, I need
coming
to get back
along,
to
East?
Ys, that's her name.
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Or sooner.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun-dun-dum-bum.
Dun, 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 dun,
You guys are so happy and
Dun-dun-dum-bum.
calm voiced for someone, for people that would be like running for their lives from an advancing war machine.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Dun.
Martha, look! Welks is here.
Hello, character not previously introduced.
We can flee now instead of staying dangerously.
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
Welky?
That's his kid nickname. Hello, mother figure that's around because we don't have a real mom.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
Lol.
And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you
I
due
didn't
any
see much
day
running,
now?
did you guys?
Oh, she's pregnant.
Yes, she's pregnant.
I was trying to figure out why she was such a weird
A
shape.
light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Okay.
Potatoes? She gives birth to potatoes?
Oh, God.
Is Welkin in?
I'm literally right here. We're
Can't she pass the bread?
It's a very tall
Hello,
loaves.
Alicia. What brings you here?
Bread!
Actually,
I
yes.
just wanted to apologize. For before.
You know, calling you a spy,
Here.
saying
This
your
is for
book
you.
was interesting
old
but
bread.
dumb.
Calling you a fish spy.
You're a fish. Nice.
Really? These are for me?
They're not flowers, dude. They're bread.
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too.
Yup. Baker. Put her in charge of the town watch. Actually, Baker's assistant if you watch the anime.
So they probably turned
That's
the bakery
preserved
into
bread,
a
so it's
you know.
pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all
I was
right?
right. Stale bread.
I
It's
baked it
twice
myself,
baked.
so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Best stale bread
That
ever.
face he's making.
Good luck getting through this tough carapace if you beat.
Hello, darkness, my
Oh,
old friend.
I,
I've come to bake bread with you again.
they just hold whatever face was last to the last thing they said until it
don't
comes
care.
back. You will see this many times where this particular thing
Okay,
happens.
we got more feedback from
Thanks.
chat. What about Reese's?
Do you want to come in?
Happily while you wash your clothes in the blood of your enemies. Next she says, she can make hard bullets. Michael says, dwarf bread?
Dwarf bread. Dwarven bread.
Welcome inside.
Arrested and shot at?
Actually,
You've had a
shot,
busy
not
day
shot
of it,
at. I
haven't
took
you,
bullets.
Welkies?
And murdered 3 of them.
And you just. That's just a busy day. Yeah, you know. I think those 4 little spuds have gotten to your head. I think they might have.
Don't worry, kids, it's war. Murder is normal.
It's fine.
God.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring.
Adventuring?
Good job,
I was
Welky.
shot, woman!
Comma.
Whoa, Martha, you're thinking of Fred, lady.
Comma.
No. Good job, Welkies.
Good job, Bucky.
What?
Everybody's reaction. At that face. I could just leave it here.
I see what she's saying. He really
Wait,
doesn't.
no, it's not like that.
Oh, there we go.
Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero.
When was
And
that
so
even-
modest, too.
When was that even?
Again, this game is going to use a lot of the anime where she was the one who ran up and shot people. And Welkins just sort of helped.
although
So
I'm
the narrative
really
will not
hoping to
always
be-
match our actions in the missions. Friend zone.
Well, I'm
Anyway,
sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
I'm not apologizing.
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Imagine a giant penguin in military uniform.
It is done.
And then they show us the actual thing
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
on the right. So,
Well, I'm guessing the person in the shot, like, that's probably,
Isara's dad.
yeah.
Hmm.
I made a guess and I was right. Ha
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy.
Yes, tell me how much growing up under the shadow of a war hero is awesome.
And the fact that he's dead and I'll never get to meet him. Thanks. Yeah, no, he's totally lucky for
And
never
who's
met,
that
like,
with him?
never having met me.
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
And just like many Japanese narratives, history will repeat itself.
Time is a river.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
Adopted.
My birth parents died when I was a baby.
You know, being the engineer inside a World War I tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought about that.
Tank is on fire!
Oh.
This tank is
And
on
the guy who ran, the tank commander, was kind enough to adopt me after my father burnt up inside the burning hulk of a tank. Good times.
At least he had an awesome tune.
We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
That's
if anime has taught me anything.
yeah. I was about to say
No.
That's not a dating sim trope right now.
Oh, God.
I would say there's some blood between them.
Sorry, was that question
Oh,
too
boy.
personal?
Maybe a bit.
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Yay!
Isara has two dads.
Yay!
And that's okay.
I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've
Why
got
does
to get
everybody
going.
keep putting their hands
Is
inside
that really
their
the
face?
time?
I know, right?
5? Is it really
Is it
5?
five?
Yeah, instead of, like this of, oh, is that really the time? It's, oh, is that really the time?
They had to animate it.
Alicia, do you not have a watch?
Why don't
It's
you see
her
off,
hand.
Welks?
Oh, look at
Take
my
care of the
wrist.
rest of this on my own.
Oh my, it is a freckle past a hair. I must leave.
Is this like...
Thanks,
uh,
sis.
Is this like
All
freaking
right, I
prequel
will.
where she has a wound
I'll
on
be
her
right
hand
back.
that like heals at a set rate and
See
she
you
can tell
later,
what time it is
Isara.
based on it?
Safe travels.
Like these?
I'm not going to answer that because
Yeah.
spoilers.
Wait, what? Okay, that's rightful.
New episode has been added.
Ah, the windmill tower.
Nightshade said,
The windmill shaver.
Gunther from Fire Emblem Fates? And she has a timer on her palm. She's playing the Reaper's game.
I like all of this. Good job, audience.
Agumon says, it's outstretched hand o'clock.
Should we wait
I
till
better get going.
let's wait till Mark gets back. Maybe. Let's talk about this game for a minute.
Oh no, I left my oven on fire.
Right. So, you'll have already heard us talk about the anime a couple of times. The anime is kind of an alternate universe version of the same story. Events don't occur exactly the same. Things like, the little kids of the town being the ones with the guns instead of grown adults running around with Alicia. Things like that shift. So the story isn't perfectly like the anime.
That's because they had to condense it into how many episodes is it? Like 30?
That doesn't explain why they made the guards kids.
They tried making it darker, basically.
Yeah.
To accommodate
Oh
the
yeah,
fact that
the
it's-
anime is much sadder. Like,
Great, so did the Violence of Hamlet thing.
uh-huh, kinda.
Yeah.
And it really is kind of the idea that all of these soldiers are really kids. I mean, they're ranging from ages 16 to early 20s.
What is this, FF Tactics?
No,
Where
it's
everyone's a
easier
kid
than
and no
FF
one's
Tactics.
actually a bad guy, they're just killing each other for reasons?
Well, there's definitely a bad guy. Not everyone's a bad guy, even if they're on the other side, but there are...
Clearly it was Mr. Aryan due to the lore.
He is, he's... Well, you'll be surprised, actually, about him.
He's not Hitler?
But you did see the dude in the black uniform that looked slightly older. Yeah, he's who was the guy who actively put the Jews in camps and did bad things to them?
Oh,
Yerutala.
The doctor.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Mendel.
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 You're close. It's not Wendell, but it starts with an M. I think you're on something there.
That's Mickleton.
Yeah.
No.
Basically, imagine him if he was also actively in charge of the military for a big chunk.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's bad.
Michael N says, Mengele?
Yes, Mingala.
Nightshade says Doctor Who? No. No.
Wrong doctor. Alright, the windmill tower. By see her off, apparently that meant escort her through town.
Look at this.
Clearly, we have to.
Rule's really becoming a ghost
Yeah,
town.
I was up just now trying to find my copy of My Tank Is
Just about
Fight,
everyone
because
is
that seemed an
evacuated by
appropriate
now.
thing to bring out right now, but I couldn't find it.
Can't blame them.
I'm
Tensions
sad.
are rising with the Empire.
I really like pigeons.
We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again.
You sweet
So
summer
what, I'm
child.
curious, are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me.
LOL!
What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
What I really want to do is direct.
Huh? A teacher?
I wanna be a
Yeah.
producer.
Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion.
Okay.
So
I've
biology.
learned a lot from nature. You
Like
see,
how
my
disgusting
dad,
everything is.
he protected this country as a general, but it's just that
Scientist or an artist or
I want to give back
A biology teacher.
my own
That's what he
way.
wants to be.
my own way. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah,
I do.
by not
You're sure
murdering
about it?
people.
Wow, that's deep in your own way.
Had you not thought about that?
That was so dippy, Alicia. What the heck?
What was that?
Oh, she's adorable. She's a peach. That would be the sound of artillery fire.
Oh, yeah, it's an incoming shell. Get down. Find something to get behind.
Oh, snap. Crackle pop.
That wasn't a shell, that was a rocket.
Yeah, well.
This
And
town is on
that guy's
fire.
dead. And that guy's dead.
Next, buzz bombs?
And here comes the bad guys. And that guy's dead. Good job, Town Watch. Thanks for letting us know that was coming.
Yeah, do you think of defending the back and sides of the town instead of just the
I don't
front?
believe it. The mill.
The Dollar Shave Mill.
Crossbeam's gone down the skew on Treadle.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking.
You
There's
don't
a squad of them
say.
in town right now.
We're aware of this.
Get all the
nose.
Town Watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
I'm too distracted by the shape of its nose to care.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Of course.
Thanks, Fluffy. Now move out. Stay low.
Thanks, Commander.
Michael One says pigeons? Is Helpful Boyfriend the sequel to this game?
Alright.
Well,
So once again, this
Maybe-
mission can be done technically in one turn. And you're going to laugh at how I do it.
Alright, let's see.
Preceded by...
I did not save. Oh boy, here we go.
Preceded by
All or nothing.
I'll explain the mission.
Damn it.
you seem awfully calm. How do you have time?
I go to check. Nobody stop talking.
Sorry.
You got something to say?
Okay, so-
I'm waiting.
Okay. Preceded by Nightshade saying, to be fair, he didn't join the army, he was enlisted. He was enlisted into the militia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Nightshade saying, damn it, meteorites early this year.
nice.
Okay.
The enemies invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. Almost, you know, other than this tiny little corner we're in. We'll deploy from this position, you know, where our flag is. Hide behind sandbags for cover as you advance towards the plaza. Lol, guess what I'm going to ignore? That. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be in the plaza area. So the only person I have to kill is the enemy leader.
Oh no!
So you're just gonna gun it.
I'm just gonna run past all the enemies and get him.
Just just gonna run through all the
Be careful, there may be many, there may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Yup. Hidden enemies won't show up in your command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. I.e., if none of your units have line of sight on them, they're invisible to the map. This will become important later. It would be important in this. Hey, same conditions. Enemy leader is defeated, Vulcan dies, Alicia dies, 20 turns pass.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Yep.
It's up to us to defend, bruh.
Alright, who's the furthest forward? First you have to tell me things.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
No, we don't.
We really
We
don't.
in fact do not have a
Every
second.
time she appears, her hair
Oh,
bounces
damage.
for some
The
reason.
set amount of damage a unit has sustained is healed in each turn. Yeah, everybody heals between turns, slightly.
What are we, Zerglings?
If a unit is taking heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. There's also healing items where you can just be like, and then you're good. Should enemy attacks drive a unit to 0 health, their condition becomes critical.
Oh no!
In battle, you have no way of helping a unit in this battle. Try to fight carefully so no one is HP reaches 0. Yeah, later on you can actually go up and get them. Alright,
Use Phoenix Downs on him.
yeah. Welkin is furthest forward. It's up to you, buddy. Ain't got time for this. Oh my god. Well, line of sight. Blah, 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 line of sight. Yes, I know what the little lines are.
Thank you, tutorial, shut up!
And I run so far away.
And then there's a bad guy around this corner.
They're getting shot in the blood!
Hostile sighted.
Yep. Yep.
Shots to kill.
Yep. Yep. I know all of this. This is how you play the game. Shoot people, pay attention to what your weapon is good at killing, etc. Okay. Now, how do I switch weapons again?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Nope.
Nope. Let's see. That's how I cycle targets. Yep. So that's cancel. Is it? Just need one of those.
L1 or R1?
Nope. Nope. That just changes right-handed view, left-handed view,
Have
effectively.
you actually equipped another weapon?
I should have things available. Let's see.
Oh wait, change. Yeah, it says change 01, which would be triangle, but
Okay.
apparently that's the only one that you have.
Okay. So, in that case, we'll cancel out of this, get into cover, and then shoot him. Hello, friend.
Hey, buddy.
Right in the face!
How are you not dead?
Oh, I might not make it. We might have to do a do-over on this one. And get in this and click it immediately. And click it. Got
Nicely done. 9 HP left.
it. Yep, but we're not done yet.
Oh boy.
So,
It lied. This was not the victory condition.
What?
Oh no. My name's Jesse.
Good luck, Townswatch.
Sounds like a tank.
Yep.
Your mom's a tank. It's a what tank?
It's painted red so it goes faster.
It's got yellow, so it's
It's more shooty. It's got more darker.
darker.
They're dead.
It does has more darker.
It's not even a smart forward, it's like a rifle forward tank. It's terrifying. No wonder the tanks have such short barrels. Then I see why they're rifled. So they don't need to be fighting as long as it's smooth for them.
And this is still technically not a different turn. Now, this will be the weird part, because if this kills me, if it takes down Wilkins with this, then we'll have to start again. And I'll just have to be a little more careful about my movements. I was expecting to have a grenade, and that was what,
So Alicia's like taking attacks of opportunity here?
yeah.
Oh!
Nope.
Hey, he's right there.
Wilkin is back at full health, so that means we can do this.
That's mysterious.
And as you can see, we are shooting it at its weak point. We're doing slight damage.
Look, the comic bookish.
Yes. Okay. Phase 2 of this.
Welkin, tank!
Well aware!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
Guys!
Did you know there was a tank?
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now.
That
That's
was an
what
Armored
he
Monster
said.
Horse.
Family show. Like I haven't made those
Get
jokes
off the road
earlier.
into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow.
The east. So, through all of the bad guys? Yeah, that sounds like a great plan.
And try to stay behind cover while moving.
Ah.
One blast from that turret and it's over.
Tucker took one. He's still alive.
Yeah, right?
He was doing it like right in the
So,
crotch, too.
Wilkins is the only one who has to make it.
Oh, God.
What about Alicia? Or is she
Nope.
not die?
She automatically survives. So, running. Running.
Hey, buddies.
Running.
Done.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Ah, dang it. We're going to have to start over. I forgot exactly how to do this. Yeah.
So let's see here.
Whoa. Retry.
Michael Wednesday, healing each turn? I'm thinking nanobots.
So, we'll have to watch that again, and
Next it
this.
says nanomachines. Always nanomachines.
Nanomachines.
Next it also says,
Here we
"Do
go."
Scouts have other weapons?
They eventually get grenades and some healing items, which would be nice in this one.
Followed by 9 HP win and advanced first aid.
Hostile sighted.
People are getting shattered.
Yeah, well. You know what? It really is better to get up and go. No, stop that. There.
Take this.
He's gonna shoot me back. I'm probably gonna have to do this again because I took too long. Yeah, I'm dead. Because they'll get one bullet off before I can hit the button that goes into shooting them, so I lose. Oh, it's such a pain. Yep. Yeah, there's no way to get around that. But this is the only way you get an A rank.
Not you owning.
I do wish, though, it would just start me into the battle, so I didn't have to skip through all this.
Yeah.
I wish it would give you a better rank for, like,
Ready to go.
moving well and taking your time and hitting enemies.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought it would do originally, and then it didn't. There we go. Now we're doing okay. Yeah. Good to see you, too.
It should reward blind
Enemy
suicidal
sighted.
aggression like this.
It really shouldn't.
Take this.
Right in the face.
But remember, headshots don't count once you're in cover.
Yeah.
Yes. He is a scout rank. That's the class that you're playing. And it really just determines equipment.
Alright, and then you go back to full health at the end.
Right. So now I'll go back to full health, and I'll have to remember how to run past all the enemies.
I wish the checkpoints.
I actually may be able to say, let's see.
What's that?
I don't appear to... Oh, there we go. Got it.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, it's gonna go into this. I can't skip this. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's the healing item. Just eat bread.
Reserved rock
That,
hard.
by the way, that's actually an artillery shell, not a standard tank round.
So that guy was just. Hey guys, I need to fire artillery on.
Right. Alright. And stop. Okay. My turn.
Enemy moving.
Rule of faith.
Yeah.
The tank!
Yep.
Get
Yep. Okay. Cool. Can I? Nope. 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 Stop that.
wanting to do that, man.
Yeah, I don't need that. Although menu is 4, so this one. System. Save.
Yay! Did it actually go? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I did. Cool. There. Now we can just load.
Well, the utter nightmare of button. What's button 3?
Okay. Now let's see if I can remember the correct way to get through this, because I know you
Button
can.
butts.
Button one shaped like butt? W button?
Use your tank as cover. Running.
Putting right in the middle of the crossbar.
Yep, but it worked. And victory.
Nice.
That was astonishing.
I'm gonna go shoot your boss in the face, bye!
Looks like
The
we
mistake
shook
I made last time was I
What are you
ran
doing
in
from
front
here?
of the tank, which had a machine gun. This looks like we shook them. I don't think so. Those guys are right behind you shooting at you.
Fairly certainly shot you in the face.
And butt.
And your butt.
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
They're just rolling in tanks.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away.
Making it rain tanks? What are you doing? We'll try to
Ultimate Dockers!
try to buy time so everyone can get away.
Sherman.
I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can. All right, good times.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welcome.
A rank.
Yeah.
2 turns. Okay. Does count as 2 separate
And
turns.
I'll just leave you guys alone on this non-neutralized battlefield. Yep.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
I'm looking for that book again.
Theory.
Okay. Do you want me to wait?
Last I saw it was in your room.
All right.
That's the last place I
Rescue.
saw it, but I couldn't find it.
And it says big rain tank.
Isara.
Ah.
Running.
Please be okay.
Better be rocks, lines.
Oh, that was a gunshot.
Martha!
Bread.
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Yep, they're the bad
Stop
guys.
this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a darkson.
And that
Yeah, that's what they
explains
call
it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one.
You guys are idiots.
It's a regular pig farm in here.
Yes, targeting glance. That won't let them know what you're going to do. And somehow,
Thank you to watch your tongue in this house.
probably should have just pulled
You
the
have to
trigger.
leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there!
Wham!
Boom! In the fence post.
Die!
Thank God he couldn't pull the trigger after being shot.
Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
Oh, you know, just murdered
okay,
someone for
thanks
the
to
first
you.
time in my life.
But
Yeah, I
Martha,
feel
I
fine.
think she's...
Martha!
Fine. Well, bleeding.
This
Through
isn't
his
good.
lung. That's
She's
definitely
gone
a
into
lung
labor.
pierce.
Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Think that's already done.
Completely.
Alex,
Some guy is
listen.
overrun
The
here.
barn out back.
This
What
tank.
about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Thank God we're playing the pronoun game. Oh my God, stop. There we go. The legacy of our fathers. Yeah, that's just the controller doing that periodically.
Oh yeah, it's kind of an old controller, so it'll get stuck just off center.
Meets The Edelweiss.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too.
So yes,
it's
this
just
is
been
using the
parked
trope
here
of
in the
it was a
barn?
prototype and
I
therefore
wanted to
better
make
than
sure it could
everything
still
else and
operate,
still
you know,
viable another
in case
war
of
later.
emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all.
Yes, that's right.
I
Learning
just fitted it
mechanics
with the
is
new
super
turbine
easy,
engine.
guys.
It really
Isn't that
improves
right?
on the power to weight
I
ratio.
just fitted it with a new turbine engine.
The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are
Thanks,
more than
younger
matched
sister
for
who's
recent
never
models.
been in combat
Well,
before,
assuming
other
it
than
does
shooting
work.
that one dude a second ago.
What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Convenient.
Back in high school.
Oh, high
Once.
school. Military
Bring
service in
Martha
high
here.
school, guys.
She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location.
Yep.
Tank baby.
Yeah,
Just
tell
leave
that
the
to your
driving
dad.
to me, okay? All you have
Dark.
to do is give the orders.
She's the one who said she'd be safe in the tank.
Don't load the baby into the cannon. Don't load the baby into the cannon.
Fire the baby. Don't fire the baby.
Oh, God.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Nightshade says the Edelweiss barn's just
Engaging
fine.
engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
It's nuclear powered.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate.
What's the Edelweiss?
Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town.
Yep, we're gonna go rescue my
Alright,
girlfriend. I mean, girl I just
Move
met.
out!
Sorry, I spent a lot of time playing Battle Royale.
Well, at least she learned to drive while we were off in college. Gotta give her that. Now, fun part about this, in the anime, there was actually a squadron of bad guys that made their way to their house, and they had 2 tanks that were engaging and firing on the house while they were doing that. And so then they busted out of the garage, blew up one tank, the other one started backing up, and the commander panicked, and they just broke the blockade to come do what we're about to do. Oh, this mission.
Save.
Yes, thank you.
You'll like
She's a
it.
pro. It takes balls.
Is it? Nope. It's that one. There we go.
There's the cat responsible for the wounds on my arm.
Here's the brief for this operation.
How are you telling me this? You're literally across town. Oh, right. So, there are secret bad guys on every mission, or on several of the missions going in, that if you take them out, you get bonus points and you also get a special weapon. And there's one on this map.
Already done.
Thousand fossil.
Was it? Thousand.
Thousand pheasant fossil.
You need to defend the gate on the road. If the enemy can break it, the evacuated townspeople will be in danger. Yep. Terrible keeping. Till we can rendezvous. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, we're holding out until friendly tank arrives. Not holding out. We're gonna be. I am going to be way more aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Yeah.
Michael on responded, telepathy, of course.
So the gate breaks this time. We win when the enemy tank
sorry,
goes
Remy.
down. Vulcan dies. Alicia dies. 20 turns
All
pass.
right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Yeah. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this book, it's by
Escape falls, there's
Zach
going to be even
Parsons,
more casualties
who's
among
a
the
writer for
townspeople.
Something Awful, and it's about a whole bunch of prototype weapons that were created during World War II, but never actually saw a battlefield.
So many Wunderwaffe.
And it also includes like fictionalized accounts of how it might have gone had they been deployed.
Nice.
And there are some
The Town Watch
interesting
will
things.
defend this gate so
Some
as
very
many people as
weird
possible
things.
can get away.
Okay.
Got a second?
Every time she
Listen
appears,
close and
her
I'll
hair
explain.
goes.
Ah, we have hand grenades in this one.
Yay, handbags and sand grenades.
Cute.
That's what my brain did too.
Hacky sack.
Life cycle.
Yep.
You will recover one. That's good.
Yeah, you have infinite hand grenades, just one per turn.
So they're limited, but not finite.
Is it like laying an egg? Like.
So, like you first.
Our chickens lay pineapples.
You're gonna move around to here. Get up into, let's see, 3. There we go. There. And also, do you have grenades? Yes, you do. Or is that a healing item? That's a healing item.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have grenades, so Alicia has to stay over here. Alright. 16 headshots. Let's see. So you're gonna do. Well, aim at his head if I could ever get it to stay there. There we go. Do a little bit of damage. He's not even gonna shoot back. We're gonna descend. And we're gonna position ourselves against this.
Chest high walls.
Yep. Alicia has to stay on this side. So I'm gonna grab you first. Probably want this hill. Yeah. There he is. Knew there was one over here.
Nice secret.
Those guys are over there. Ah, there he is.
Like one says, wasn't there some enormous prototype thing? Infamous on the enormous?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I remember Germany had that.
yeah, there's several. This isn't the largest one, but the first one it details is the Panzerkampfwagen 8 Mouse. You know, if you ever find yourself in the mood to develop the world's largest armored fighting vehicle, the Germans would like to recommend that you name it after something really small. The Mouse is perhaps the most well-known of the super weapons still under development at the end of World War II. A functional prototype was finished, complete with armament, and survives in sort of restored condition in a Russian museum. The Mouse was enormous. It still dwarfs almost all modern armored vehicles, and adding to the mystique surrounding the Mouse are persistent rumors that the completed prototype was used in battle against the advancing Soviets. It is unlikely that the Mouse saw combat, but it is extremely difficult not to love the Germans' ironic humor in naming their largest tank after a Demied event. Let's see, it was...
Release a little bit. Okay. You over here. Yes. Yes.
Crew of 5, weighed 188 metric tons, 1,200 horsepower diesel engine,
So the grenades can't go very far.
No.
speed of 13 kilometers
But
per
you're
hour.
gonna see me use them correctly in a bit.
It was just over 10 meters long. And about 3.5 meters tall.
Tank. Can't do anything to the enemy tank. Luckily, the enemy tank will ignore our units. He's only going to fire on the gate.
I'm loving it.
And then there's this thing, the Landkreutzer P1000 Ratte. So, Rat. They called it a land cruiser because it was basically a ship. They had to build it in a modified shipyard. That's how big it was. It was 35 meters long. It was so heavy that it would have shattered and churned pavement like a plow through sod and collapsed all but a handful of bridges in Germany.
Kill that guy, I'll be happy. Thank you. There's another command point destroyed. Okay.
All I see on the side of the enemy tank is a McDonald's symbol.
I'm shooting it.
Yep, we can heal ourselves now. Cool, cool.
Yay!
Crewed by more than 20, an estimated weight of over 2,000 tons.
That won't do well.
14 meters wide, 11 meters tall. Thing was huge.
There we go, that's better. Catch, buddy!
Wee!
Dealt with.
He did!
He did! Alright, and that's most of them.
Enemy unit spotted.
Yep, I know.
Enemy sighted.
Your mom.
I think it's a bench.
Enemy bench sighted.
Moving out.
Just a hole.
We
Enemy
eliminate the
sighted.
enemy's benches. Different than anywhere in the rest of their butts.
Kill you.
Okay. It's a gun, not a martial arts movie. Yeah!
What do we have? 2. Awesome.
I mean,
Okay.
because clearly sound effects make everything better. If there's anything I've ever learned about, guys,
Your fighting spirit goes into your weapon somehow.
part of the cards.
Part of the rifle.
We're out of movement. But I am gonna heal.
Worm a little bit.
I am a worm.
Moving out.
Oh, it doesn't let me.
Wiggle.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't think
Yeah,
we're allowed to go through
gotta
there.
move around the tree. Alright.
Very, very fun.
Hey, did some damage. I'll take it.
Oh God!
Yep.
They should begin.
No. If this keeps up.
Run out of games. Shuffles?
If there's anything I've learned from Age of Empires, is that the gate is way more sturdy than the wall. So that gate's fine. Just build a wall of gates. It's way sturdier and way more cost efficient than building walls. Just saying. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, he's not in a good place. Okay. That means I'm gonna have to send Alicia back to deal with that. Okay. So.
Unidentified thing over there.
Is that the tank?
It's the Edelweiss.
This is the tank. This is our tank.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This is awkward. Okay.
That was
First things first.
Here we
Let's
go.
clear out the enemy bad guys that are over there.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Lux.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
They don't really, hear everything. Should he have gone, what?
Huh?
Well, no, those are a radio
Okay.
headset.
I didn't see that. I guess she's an intercom inside the tank.
She's also, literally like a foot away from
Hey, have you ever worn those big ol'...
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay, I need him to focus on dealing with the enemy tank. Because he doesn't have that much movement. There's a bad guy hiding right behind that building that's the special dude, but he's further back, so I can't really artillery him. Actually, you know what? Bet you I can anyway.
Hostile sighted.
Behind that tree.
Yeah. I know what all the guns do. Let's see. Just a little more. There we go. Yeah, hiding behind that tree and gonna help you. There we go. Yeah, right there.
Fire!
You're a dick to his trees.
Okay.
And that grass. Why is he alive?
Yeah, but I hurt him a bunch, so that'll mean Alicia can come back and...
Can you run
No. You can't hurt anyone. You can run over them and knock them out of the way, but you can't hurt anyone that way.
But why? I'm in a tank. I require being able to run over and pancake enemies.
Enemy sighted.
I require pancake privileges.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
You should wear a helmet.
Malkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
He's got his priorities right.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Make sure you don't load the baby.
All right, let's go take it down.
Don't shoot the baby. Shoot the baby.
Those tank engines are loud. Yeah, they're all like.
Oh, I'm out of shells for the turn. Well, yeah.
Fire! He did.
Slide.
Alright. So. Alright. Alicia, go get
My
the
turn, okay?
bad dude in the corner.
Tanks look kind of like tanks on their icons, but the scouts look like butts.
It's better if you don't ask too many questions.
Like a rounded upside down W, like an upright butt.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? You gonna die.
What's up, scooter the wall?
So we're just gonna move up on him. There we go.
Hey,
Now
buddy.
you dead.
You gonna die.
Oh, he dodged.
Oh,
that's a problem.
What
That's a
jerk.
problem. We might lose her and then we fail the mission.
Oh no.
They can do that?
Yes. Yes, elite units named characters like that can dodge.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no. Oh no.
Oh, we might. Yeah, I can only take one more hit. We might lose that too, depending on what this guy does.
Oh, snaps.
Killed him.
He did.
Yep.
Oh no.
Retreated? No, he dead.
He did. Yeah.
Not dead.
Now!
Oh, that's a problem.
Body shots.
Okay.
I mean, like, I like body shots, especially the next guy.
Dairy Farmer says eating the free is like listening to a video.
Entering combat.
Yeah, we might have to start this one over.
Tank butt sighted.
Hello. Hello, tank. In the butt. In the butt.
Now!
Yeah, I know. So now the real test. I'm actually gonna save right in here. If I can remember how to. There we go. Systems. Save.
Separate.
Yep.
file.
Create new save. And we're gonna see if Alicia can finish this guy off. It's even possible. He has to not dodge.
So he can do that, but you can't.
Some of your characters eventually gain that ability.
There's like Barbie doll that like.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna load. I'm gonna see if I can't just chunk a grenade behind him and kill him too.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. This can't be good. For real. Will it kill you?
If it's too close, yes. That's why I'm putting it behind him.
Dodge this!
Boom!
Not enough to kill him.
He ducked anyway. I don't think it helped.
Yeah. The thing is, or
Yeah.
don't. Okay. Weird. Yeah. So we've got to shoot him. Because if he... So I'm going to see if I can't aim at his feet, and when he drops down, we shoot him in the face.
Worth a shot. Or try.
Yep. If not, we may just have to finish without the special bonus, which would be sad.
With special bonus.
Okay, should be roughly about there. Yeah. Really?
Oh, it still doesn't count?
It doesn't count as a headshot because
It
he's...
counts because he's in cover.
But he's not in cover. That's lame.
All he did was duck.
Okay, so he's not winnable. So, rather than trying to grind that out, we're just gonna claim victory on this mission and not worry about it. It's not that much of a bonus.
Kaboom!
It would have been nice, but...
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
You mean exploded it? It's not even there anymore.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
Yeah.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
How much did they cost?
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
That was a very smooth labor.
In a tank, in combat.
Like... Done.
She gave birth in
Kid came out
Dad's
and
tank?
That face!
I'm disturbed by this.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
I
And
would
there's a
say
big
without
mess in
complications. I mean, it like just fell out. Like, why didn't you do like stand up and do a little
That's
jiggle?
fantastic.
It's the vibration of the
Now let's
engine.
stay
Remember
sharp
how
as
much
we head
noise
out
it's
of town.
And the
making?
baby's like, no, forget this. Bloop. Just hops out, do a little jig.
And now there's a lot of goop
Not
in the tank.
unusual.
You're gonna have to clean that out.
Throw a few cents candle.
B rank, I'll take it. Yeah, enemy ace bonus would have been what we got if we could take that dude out. But in the interest of us continuing to play the game,
Do you have to gang up on those guys or something?
sometimes they have a ridiculous high chance to just not take damage.
That's annoying.
Yeah, until you get the better upgrades. But remember, you can't come back to a mission.
Considering your turn count is the basis of your frame rate.
Yep.
But that takes just luck to
Oh my god, please stop. Thank you. Oh, Mark, your controller is broken. There.
Well, yeah, like I said, the sticks stick slightly
You
off
gotta pull
center.
the sticks out. And then it'll...
It's terrible.
You are such a whiny
2
person.
hours after the first
Where's
shots were
Toddler?
fired, Brule
And I
was
work
under
for toddlers.
Imperial control.
Please. I expect my
Though a mere
machines to work
skirmish
correctly.
by Empire
Did
standards,
you
the raid
anoint it
on
with
Brule
proper
would
oils
mark
and say the
Welkin
proper
Gunther's
chants to be
first
on
taste
Messiah?
of battle.
No!
And begin his rise to a
Quit your
gallant
whining.
hero.
Well, I guess that not being in the military thing isn't gonna work out.
Dollar Shave Mill.
Sponsor?
Maybe?
Oh, thank God we're just barely out of town
Alicia.
that's full of troops.
I
guess
thought
they're-
I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
Because war?
It isn't human? Yeah, no, it's pretty darn human.
Because war sucks arse.
We look
War.
at those birds
War
and see
never
how wild and
changes.
free
bro.
they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Yes, that's called an ecosystem.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that
Not
out,
hard.
mankind
How does
could
it
put
work?
it to use for our
Tell
own
me how it
survival.
works.
I'm fairly certain we have a very
That's why I wanna be a
good
teacher,
extensive knowledge on
so
how
that I can
that
pass that
works.
knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war,
Yeah, no, that ain't good.
at least we might learn to live together as one people.
Now that sparks the apocalypse.
You think so?
Get that whole one
Well,
flag thing
look,
going, and then before you know it, you
Martha
got
fell
Beast of the
asleep,
Earth,
so
Beast
that
of the
makes
Sea
me the
going on.
babysitter.
Oh my god.
See, Alicia?
Mom's fell asleep, so I stole
He's
her baby.
adorable.
That baby
Just
is
like you
fucking
said.
big.
Even
having
in
just
war,
gone-
new life happens all around us. Come here.
It's also
Look,
way like.
That's your hometown.
That smoldering hellhole's your hometown.
We'll come back home again.
Wow. Wilkin, master of poetry and teaching small children. He's going to be a teacher one day.
You see that smoldering pile of ash?
Chapter 3.
Those are your
Massive
parents.
Urban Warfare.
Oh no!
Uncle Owen and Peru.
God.
Only Imperial Stormtroopers would do this much collateral damage.
Ready for the next bit? I told you this wouldn't stop.
I'm crying.
This crazy train don't stop.
It says the kid won't remember any of this.
It's true.
It'll probably have a weird effect on its developing psyche for just no good reason.
Oh man.
Just never Markian pulls up.
Just recenter the sticks.
How do you do that?
What about Reese says, okay, let's teach the baby to hold the rifle. Now to teach the one day old about trigger discipline.
Unicorn.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Yes, we know. We were on one of the border towns.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Are they made of Gundanium? Or unobtainium or whatever material they're using?
Whichever version of that we're dealing with.
Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Yep.
Like one says, sounds like you're playing a Morse minigame. Next it says,
Rand
Maximilian.
Well,
Pegasus
Maria!
Gallia's
mobile
capital,
suits?
a town secure and stable since ancient times.
Lol.
Shouldn't have
Within
said
its
that.
walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
There's a princess.
Yep.
Of course there's a princess.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
We're neutral, but everybody knows how to shoot a gun
Under
here.
it, all schools
Switzerland.
required
Yeah.
military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Yup.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Yep, it's Switzerland.
So these are my new digs.
Get out. Get out. Chimney is right there.
What? Who uses the term digs? Anyway.
This is my new
It was
dig.
weirdly localized.
My
right
uniform.
now. And there's a new duds.
So, I'd like to comment on this uniform.
Was that a zipper in the front? Or
No,
a...
what that is that's an actual map hanging around his neck and a compass.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he
But
has.
why is it attached to his zipper, which doesn't have much structural integrity?
Well, it's more like it's attached to his collar, like it's a necklace piece that hangs down.
Yeah, but it doesn't have. It's too heavy for the.
There's no zipper.
But still, the thing it's holding onto. Logic.
Michael 1 says,
No!
Except I'm not sure whether Galia has the natural advantage while those mountains are not. And Clumsy responds, for reference, considering mountains and grab the shotgun.
I mean, legit.
I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
You should also lock your door.
And bring your fish.
You should also cut your hair, because that is totally out of uniform.
Word.
Like, it's in your face, bro. Like, this.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
And a weird neck thingy. Like, what is that? What is that, guys? What is that?
Oh, that little
Is it like
collar-y thing
Ghost
going
in
on
the
there.
Shell?
I think that's for sub-vocalizing so you can issue orders in the field.
It's
It's
a
your
fox.
box.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Shut.
It's like hiking with guns.
Chimneys are.
It's like hiking with guns.
It's like hiking, but with guns.
Welkin, can I come in?
Don't mind me. I just.
Sure, it's open.
Them side eyes.
Dim bedroom eyes.
Wouldn't hiking with guns basically just be like a triathlon?
I think that's skeleton.
Oh, you're already changed
Okay,
too.
but she's got sort of
Let's
pants.
see.
From that angle.
Let's see.
Not bad, not bad.
Also the
You look
weird
good,
shoulder
actually.
plates.
And weird gloves.
So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
That depends. Are you in a skirt or pants?
Let's
Skirt.
take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
What does that mean?
Professional soldier? Mercenary, I think.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Oh, he's definitely just saying that.
Yeah,
He
he's
has
not
no
looking
idea
about-
what he's talking about. Yes, sweetheart, you look good in everything.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
You look tough.
I love you.
Dodge.
That dog looks
Oh,
tough.
good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
You do look silly.
It
You're in a
really
skirt.
does.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Definitely what a girl wants to hear. Sweetheart, you look beetle-tastic.
That's why.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
Hey, beetles are cool.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Welkin?
That face, though.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
I like
An
bugs.
interesting one?
I like bugs.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't
Down
want
the
that?
patriarchy. Who wouldn't want
Flawless logic, Vulcans. Flawless. Let's see how she reacts.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very welcome sort of compliment.
Good classification for it.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
And by scarf, he means the thing in her hair.
Does it give you powers?
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Baker soldier.
Baker,
Baker,
soldier,
soldier.
lover, spy?
I was going to say it's a Tinker Spy.
Tinker Spy, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking.
That hurts. Dang it, girl. That hurts. Why did you do that? Why the pun?
I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
Oh, you're killing me, Alicia.
What?
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first
like
in
I
line
missed
to get
something.
some of that
Some of that
That's what I'm calling it now.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna bake you a cake.
Thanks, Princess Peach.
Okay.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
And that's how we got married.
Oh my! There's some weird flirting happening right
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Oh, the captain's involved now? Oh, okay. We gotta set some boundaries.
now. What about Green said, Walken's kind of girl. Actually, it says, welcome Raycon. Baker, toss bread in the trenches.
Squad 7 is born.
From the
Hey, that lady's
baking.
pumping them out.
I know, right?
God, guys.
Full squad.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am.
The captain
No.
and everyone else who is a squad leader.
Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I noticed.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee
Oh, I didn't figure
Melchiot,
that.
you're
He has
promoted
a
to
college
sergeant.
degree.
You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am,
What do you know? It is you. Nice
Hello, best friend,
coincidence,
who
huh,
is now
Welkin?
being totally informal in front of the captain.
I had no idea that you'd
She hasn't
enlisted.
said it easy,
Yeah.
guys.
Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the
Your hair
officer
is
and training
also-
boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology.
But as you can see, she's
And
still
just
wearing a
look at us
skirt, but
now.
she has plates on the side.
No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
It's like
That'll be
the
all
most
for now.
weirdly
There's a strategy
fantasy
briefing later
quasi
today,
samurai
but you still have
armor.
time.
It's so
Need to catch
weird.
up.
And
You'll
would
be
not
spending a
protect
lot
you
of
from
time on the post
anything.
and in Randgreaves. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll
Well,
be
they
all.
haven't burned down.
Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
All it takes is one bullet. Right through that artery.
Uh-huh. Alright, here we
Is
go.
it more of this?
Yep.
Like one says, all these mentions of Alicia's baking background. Is there going to be a flower detonation at some point?
Alright, welcome to our command roster.
This is where we get to grind, isn't it?
It would be. Hopefully not too much.
Fun fact, red flour is great for fuel air explosions.
So that you know the different classifications, the only one we're missing here is Sniper. But Scout, high mobility, decent rifle, kind of mid-range all around okay.
Oh, the icon is binoculars. I get it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a butt.
I thought it was butt or boobs.
The Shock Trooper. They are tankety tank to tank, don't take damage, and they bring machine guns. They're
This is Stark? She's redheaded too.
Yep.
There need to be two in the unit at all times.
That. Largo, Lancer, this is your anti-tank guy. He's wielding one of those big old rocket lances and is awesome.
Cool.
And Vulcan is just a tank.
Alright.
So,
Field, let's see. How much XP can we spend and whatnot? Oh, right. We're gonna
Welcome
get-
to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna
that's
whip
legit
you lazy
based off
blobs
of
into
the
shape.
garter. But it's an eye patch.
Yeah.
Like, that's the,
The Order of the Garter.
Order of the Garter.
Yeah.
But it's an eye patch. Why is the garter on your face?
Still, I
not where that
can't work
goes.
miracles here.
Mr.
No
Burgos.
amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned.
Imps?
Imperial.
I figured, but
I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Level up your butts.
Level you bubs up.
It's working
Don't go
class.
trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars.
Except that one. We need to see.
You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it?
Yep. When we
When
level
the
up a
scouts
class,
level
it levels
that
up
means each
every
and
one
every
of that
them goes
class.
up that
oh,
level.
interesting.
You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team? Go home now!
Wait, that's an option? Bye.
But
Cool. Out.
All right,
yeah.
now I'll
Oh,
show
wait,
you
one's very much
lowlights
on
how
fire.
this whole thing actually works.
Look, kiddo, there's your home.
Sir, I find your general use of language kind of demeaning. Could you stop that?
Yeah, sure.
Ain't complicated.
Please get down.
First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once
you
the
telling us to
experience you cram
separate
into a
these?
soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up.
This is
Picking
such a
which
weird
class to
break of the
level up
fourth
and
wall.
when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go. Train all you want. I've got all day.
You don't though, because there's a war.
Boom, level up. Level up. Level up. We keep them pretty much as even as we can.
Okay.
Bite the bullet. No pain, no gain.
Biting bullets is very bad for your teeth.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
What?
Looks like that should beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
Awesome.
Looks like that should beat a...
Also good. Snipers and Lancers. Alright, and we will put a bunch into Shock Trooper, and that's all our XP.
I got no use for...
Anything new for Scouts?
Good work, maggots.
Yep. Cool. Alright. That's all our XP for now.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
I am far too distracted by the
Oh,
guard ring
and there's
face.
one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Yep.
Like what happened?
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will
What do
form
you
a
mean by
big part of your
inside
strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Do I need to
Other
carve them
times,
open like a
leveling
turkey
up a
and
class
pull
will
it out?
earn you clearance for a new order.
Learn Bob Reese says, train all you want. I got all day.
Is it
all day.
vomitous
I'm
As
so
long as we're
low.
talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Which order is this? Oh, evade boost. Okay.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail.
I have a tail?
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get
That sounds like a
stronger,
euphemism
and
for
you just
something.
might
Beef
unlock
up your
A
squad.
lot of the things he said have been euphemisms for.
All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
See? Euphemism.
I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
That face, though. Please get further away from the camera, sir. You're making me uncomfortable.
That garter on your face.
He's making us all very uncomfortable.
Alright, R&D facility.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
You can do me for a lot of things.
God! Is everyone in this place like that?
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
You can see?
I just got promoted. How does everyone know?
I knew it. Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow. Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man.
You've got a fanboy.
Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Don't call me bro.
Bro?
What's going on, Leon? I could
Harry
hear you from
Potter?
here across the hangar.
That is obviously Harry Potter.
Casey, check it out. It's Lieutenant Gunther. He's the man.
Dork!
Clipping textures.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners?
I'm Harry
Priest
Potter.
Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
wizard.
Your version is
Oh,
accepted.
I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
Don't. My boy.
Leon, my boy.
Brings you down to R&D today.
This is the peace all true warriors strive for.
We do work
This
here as a
isn't peace at
weapons
all.
making upgraded weapons and equipment.
For wizarding.
And that includes rifles and machine guns.
And wands.
We can even soup up your tank.
With soup.
Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass produce new models as they're developed.
Seize the means to production. Oh.
You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
Could you outfit my chick? She's still in a skirt.
Michael
For
one
tanks,
says, your
you
butt
can
levels
upgrade the
increase from
baseline
rope
performance
recruits
of the
to
body
fellow
itself.
Union Captain.
Calabigi.
Or develop optional parts that you
that's
can add
good.
on to tweak out its specs.
Like my dad.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at
He
hand.
betrays the Soul Society.
Yeah, they
So
just
you
told
get to upgrade all your tanks.
Yeah.
Michael wants his soup tank. Munch, munch, munch.
You don't munch on soup.
So.
Soup is more.
Reinforced barrel, reinforced armor. Okay, that's Shreds.
Stop.
I hate that sound.
No. What is that?
Something I'm not allowed to talk about.
Here you
I think I know
So
what it is.
one thing that is fun is that as you level them up, the actual look of your guns does actually change.
Oh, cool.
You get like a more stable looking stock. Scope.
Thanks, bro.
I misread that as anti-tank lasers.
Here you.
Vankar Mark II.
Speaking of anti-tank lasers, they didn't actually have a laser weapon, though that would have been awesome.
Combat suit.
One of the weapons that they had was the Panzer Abwehrrakete X7 Rotkapchen. I'm probably slaughtering that pronunciation. But it was a laser-targeted, fly-by-wire, anti-tank rocket. It was ridiculous.
Fly by wire.
Yeah.
Michael one says, yeah, this is military tanks. It probably doubles as ammunition. What, like dwarven bread?
At least I think it was laser-targeted. I may have that wrong.
The cat probably did on it.
It was definitely fly-by-wire.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
Thank you, Mr.
We're
Harry
working
Potter.
here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today.
You mean out of range?
Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Thank you, Mr. Potter.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Here's what the whole setup looked like.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a war room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Hello, Captain.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Yep.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
Yeah, this is gonna be the long
This is
process.
the master list.
Luckily, we
The
only ever have
recruits
to
have
do
all
it
been assigned
once.
classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
And butts.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely.
Do they make it back safely?
That symbol looks
That
almost
and a
exactly
keen eye
like
for enemies.
an
A
upside-down
good scout can
Cyrillic
spot a
Omega.
man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies.
Like
not
they
taking
didn't
them
even
out.
have to
False.
draw the symbol. It's just font.
Next
Turned it
up, the
upside down.
shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
And they get so much better once you unlock the flamethrowers that are underslung. So they keep their machine guns and just underslung a flamethrower. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They offer
It gets
excellent
good.
offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it
It
gets.
gets good. You can quote me.
While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Yeah, that's not true. They have less mobility than almost everyone else.
Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing
Lancer.
armored targets. Their
That's
purpose
a
is
game that
pretty
we need to play on
self-explanatory.
here.
In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Bahamut Lagoon.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes
I
tank
just realized
mortars.
they're Crimson Fist colors.
Yeah, actually, though. I mean,
Not in the right
mo-
places, but
mostly Crimson Fist. That light blue doesn't really have a place.
I think it's supposed to be silver.
Okay.
Michael one says, hope to have something useful for
Sadly,
you by then.
they're
as
slow
opposed to all the
and
useless
weak
junk
to
you just bought.
gunfire.
Sucker.
Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Yeah, they only get 3 shots before they have to resupply.
It makes sense. There's a lot. Their
That's
conditions are huge.
Yeah.
Changing
armor
gears,
piercing rock.
we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat
Speaking of the
support.
people who can resupply and give them more ammo.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
You can treat wounded tanks.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
They're also
There
the
we go, bro.
jerks of Battlefront.
Hahaha.
Just go around the tank while somebody's in it.
Battlefront 2. Yeah, shotgun and slicer all day long.
Their actual combat skills are very
Oh,
low.
I forgot about this.
Think of them
Here's a
as
chapter on
combat
the German
facilities.
space program, including a diagram of a station designed by Werner von Braun.
Wow.
It looks like a wheel with too many spokes.
Yeah.
Werner's designs
It's a bicycle wheel.
Werner's designs were legit based on the tech of it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude knew what he was doing.
So,
That's why we
this
stole it.
of their combat skills are very low. Okay, they're slightly less accurate, but they use the same guns that the scouts do, and they are just as vicious. They just have lower health and lower damage soak. So, they can't take damage, but they can do just as well as a scout with dealing damage.
Okay.
But really, you want them behind your tank doing utility work.
Yeah.
But if somebody comes up behind you, they can
Shoot.
you.
Yes.
Shoot a jerk.
Yeah.
Just as well as a scout.
A bit.
And they use the same equipment as scouts, so...
Lastly, we have the snipers.
That's right, Michael. Rotating
They can
that wheel
shoot down
plus for
targets
grabbing.
from a considerable distance.
Really? Snipers can shoot things at range?
Sounds!
I never
You
knew
won't
that.
find better soldiers for marksmanship and range.
So you mean you like
They can hit
longbow?
targets I can barely see.
Full of rifles.
Yeah, the problem with this one, so the game doesn't really help you out with this. There's like one little blip that mentions this. When you scope in as a sniper, they have this big old wide circle, just like everybody else. You can rotate forward and it actually zooms in and makes this... Yeah, you can scope in. The game doesn't really help you with that.
something that you would be able to do eventually.
Yeah.
Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, game.
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense.
Yeah,
If the
snipers
enemy
can't
gets
take
them alone,
bullets.
they're done for.
Put them on towers.
That should cover the basics.
If your sniper can be shot at by the enemy, he's not sniping anymore.
Dude, you could cut glass with that shit.
Go ahead and put a squad
No
together.
kidding.
Yeah, just imagine you're like stealing
There's room for
visuals.
20, and you can swap units at any time.
Alright. So, now we have all
She
of...
just like sticks her mouth on it and suctions it and goes...
Wavy.
Yep. Now we have all of our different
Wait,
characters.
Can you rename them? Because he needs the last name Gravy.
No, you can't rename.
Oh.
I've known a wavy
So,
to become high.
His
a
name is
weird
not Wavy
thing
Wavy.
about the units you have available, they're actually from all over the story. Like, let's see if I can find... This guy, that guy right there.
Wait, that's the main character from what is it called?
I don't know.
Hold on a sec. And the other main character was up there too, Ica, from what is the name of that game? Skies of Arcadia.
Ica?
Yes.
I think Skies of Arcadia is kind of a sequel to this, isn't it?
No, it is entirely. Yeah, Ica, right there.
Ah.
Ica and Vice are the main characters from Skies of
Oh,
Arcadia.
poor thing, she has a pollen allergy.
Yeah. So the thing is, he actually dies in the story, but not in here during a battle that happens later where he does a suicide mission up a hill and gets brought down by artillery fire.
Huh.
Yeah. Will kill the thing that technically killed him. But so he, first off, is nowhere near this area, and second off, is not alive by the time Wilkins finds him.
Okay.
So we have weird things with story characters that should not be in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, and don't they all have like weird things about their characters, like they're claustrophobic,
Right.
have a metal allergy?
He fancies everybody.
Right. Like, this character is bisexual and also has a metal allergy.
And doesn't it mean that like, if you pair them up with certain genders, like they work better?
Right, they get bonuses. Oh wow, that is...
What?
It does look like him.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's see if I can get this up here real quick.
Yeah, it looks like they like specific characters, in fact. Melville, Nancy, and Cherry.
Yeah. I mean, it's another Sega game, so it makes sense that they would borrow characters like that.
Anyway, so... Let's see.
I feel for the poor girl with the pollen allergy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is you gotta really be careful about the things that they're,
It's mycophobic?
let's see, hold on. Potential info. Deadly afraid of pointed objects. Being around Lancer weapons makes them hyperventilate, and they steadily lose HP. Just by, that's friend or foe. Any Lancer that's nearby her causes her to...
Fear of pointies.
Uh-huh.
What's Meadowbread do?
Standing in grass fields helps them relax, enhancing their defense. She's even harder to kill if she's in tall grass.
So there's also desert bread and yeah, a couple other things.
Yeah, there's also likes, which are other characters that they get bonuses from.
Okay, cool.
So you really want to build your team based on that knowledge.
Yeah, you need
a rug.
Like, with synergy.
Right.
Metal allergy. Oh no.
Right.
Don't put in your
Sucks to have in a war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's Ica. Tiny black and white picture.
Oh yeah, that's her, alright. Same character. Weird.
He's allergic to bullets.
Yeah. Having women around makes him want to look good, and therefore he shoots with greater accuracy. Same thing with men. He's actually pretty cool. You just have to keep him away from your tank. Yes, they do.
Huh.
Oh, the metal allergy only applies to the tank, not like
Yeah.
shot at him?
Yeah, it's only tanks, so he has to stay away from the tank. Let's see.
Nightshade says, we're drafting Ica and Vice, no questions asked.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What's Bug in a rug?
Because we place like trenches seem calming and give the boost to an attack power. So if she's in a trench or behind cover, she does even better.
Good buddy.
Being around close friends and even on the battlefield makes them a little cheery. More attack. So she has a bunch of attack boosts and then a defense boost if she's. So anywhere where she can get a defense boost, she's actually better off. So she is a hold the line character.
There's a lot of stuff to keep track of.
Yes, it is.
And I would get lost.
So we're definitely.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's so good to meet you.
Yep, you're part of the team.
Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah, she hella cute. Chatty Cathy. Trooper hater.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Okay.
She hates shock troopers for some reason.
Yeah. Attack power is lowered against shock
Should it be
troopers.
increased?
No.
I hate these things.
It really should be called Trooper Fear, not Trooper Hate. Is if they have a hatred for a unit, they're just...
It's not like Hatred Psyker.
Right, it's not like 40k hate. The hatred makes you stronger.
The hate makes the chicken taste better.
Like one says, bug in a rug equals claustrophobia? I don't think I'd call it
She's
failure.
one of the characters we bring because she's just good all around. This character always performs well. Oh yeah, you also notice every character has a unique amount of HP, regardless of what class they are. So there really is a personalization to this.
Interesting.
I'm Frisia York Handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
Oh my.
I will. I mean, huh?
So we're bringing
Ica and Vice?
Vice, I think so, yeah.
I guess pollen allergy means
Hey
she
there.
can't stand meadows.
I'm Ica Thompson.
Yeah.
I'll try my best. Sound good, Wilkin?
Scout killer.
I think Vice was further up.
He's further down.
I'm guessing killer gives you bonuses to things. Bad back. Ugh. Imp hater. What are you, Garland?
So he doesn't...
So he lowers defenses if he's on a paved road, but he has a bonus accuracy versus all Imperials. And he's also pretty tanky. Yep, so I always bring him.
Hayes Salinger.
Hayes.
Reporting for duty, sir.
There's
Vice.
Vice.
Little bard.
The name's Vice Engelbart. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
And he's also really good. No, it's a half goggle.
Yeah.
I guess you can just like close one eye while staring into the face of the other one.
Yeah, I want to bring you.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
Yep.
She is such a god.
I'm the resident goth chick.
Nina is also one of the really good characters. You notice that I'm kind of heavy loading our shock troopers.
The name's Nina Strice, and I look forward to a good workout out there.
Yeah, I'll give you a workout. That guy looks...
Here is one of our openly gay characters.
I was like, he
Fancy Smith, yeah.
He even looks super super feminine.
He is a bit stereotypical. He's the very like.
Yeah.
What the? Is that?
Kuwabara? Is that you?
Kind of, but not near as.
Oh, he's racist.
Yeah, he's racist. I never bring the racist characters.
He's a dark? What a loser.
Yep.
Get
Wait,
some working
racist? Where do you?
Darson hater. He hates the Jews.
Ooh.
Oh, he is an Imperial sympathizer, he is. Get out of that jerk in our ranks.
Let's see.
Night vision. Pessimist.
Forget what that does.
I prefer the term a realist.
There's a corn desert bread, like Seed saying.
Having less than half health makes them throw away hope for the future, meaning even lower defense.
Wow,
Yeah.
Why would you? No.
Yeah. Let's see. You're not... Yoko is decent, except for she absolutely hates our leader Lancer. And that unlocks later, and then she's not as good.
Oh.
Like, she's actually been pretty decent, but yeah. Camp Defender, Neat Freak. What does Neat Freak do? About dirt stain, strike. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I remember she was okay. I'm definitely bringing him.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker.
No!
I'll fight with everything I've got.
No!
Everything.
No! That eyeshadow does not go with that outfit. Also, no. I was making the joke and I was like, his picture's even effeminate, but now, no.
Yeah, we're definitely... Let's see. Hold on. How many do we have? 2. We always need 3 Lancers, so we're bringing you along. I remember you being pretty decent, too. Camp Defender is a decent bonus for a lot of things. Okay.
Hi, my name's Elise Moore. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Your voice makes me want to burn things, lady.
Dallas. I remember noting that several people were friends with Dallas.
Alicia, Eddie. Yeah, this character's gonna work well with Man-Hater, though.
Ooh.
Fancies women. Another openly gay character.
Is she allergic to sand?
Yeah.
How can that be?
Yeah, she's...
Of course.
Why does your immune system hate quartz?
Increased. Right. Boost attack. Right. He's one of the ones that I keep right on the tank. He was my tank healer. This is my other one. Yeah, I bring these 2 most of the time, I think. Yeah, definitely bring you.
My name's Carl Lanzit, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
And you? No, you. Yeah.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be coming to you for help.
And then, let's see. I don't remember you.
A sniper with sniper.
He's a racist jerk.
But he's also a racist. That's why I don't remember you. I just didn't bring you. Oscar, you're my man.
Boy,
Hey,
snipers have low HP.
I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
Oscar is awesome.
Oscar.
Alright, so now I have to fill in 5 more slots, just in general. Alright. So, this is actually, one of Alicia's friends from Brule. Not brought up in the game, but actually from the anime.
Apparently doesn't like Alicia.
For whatever reason, that wasn't added into the
My
game.
name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
She's also the klutz.
Ah.
Walking pile of bone.
Hot.
Born leader Panicky?
That sounds dangerous to have.
Charging into the face of the enemy, fire makes them panic decrease. You're a shock trooper!
Oh, I'm gonna get him!
But also a born leader.
Eddie, you were clearly the wrong class.
Oh, but you're coming along for humor. I probably won't ever deploy you. but you need to fill in slots.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps
Edie.
you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
No, we won't. Maybe with a bag over your head.
We'll bring you, Walter.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Nice soul patch, Lord.
Oh, I was like, I'm gonna wipe that soul patch off my face.
And we'll bring Dallas, why not?
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
Cool.
And so he goes, oh,
You're friends with Welkin. Alright, I'll bring you.
And Aisha.
Yep.
You know Corin, reporting for duty. Looks like I'll be joining you in Squad
What's
7.
that?
So stuff from the anime was added back into the game?
Oh, stuff from the anime is in the game. Well, and vice versa in a lot of ways. But
the game
came first. But not everything is explored and fleshed out in the game. So, like, best friend from Brule doesn't have Alicia in the likes list, and it's never brought up. All right, full squad,
All right.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance?
more or less.
I want to
Back
call her
anytime
Captain
you'd
Carrot.
like to adjust your squad.
Oh, I'll come back and adjust my squad when we have more snipers available. Cause
Carrot?
Verret.
Captain Carrot.
Captain Carrot.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
First letter of her last name.
Verret. I have a Verret!
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll
Yep.
be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
Cool.
You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
Fantastic.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with.
Right.
That should be enough to get you started.
Worry
You
about
can figure out the rest as you go.
synergy rather than experience.
Yes.
Yay! There's less math.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
You don't say. Cut your hair.
Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he?
He gonna die.
I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
He gonna die. Just calling it.
What, best friend's gonna die, you think?
Gonna die.
Okay.
Everybody gonna die.
Alright, we're as leveled up as we can for the moment. Yep.
Book mode activated.
Yeah, I can go back to headquarters anytime to spend stuff. Cool. Yep. Let's see. Type select. Yes, I should.
You're welcome.
Require additional SP rank.
Your bishop sure is 10:07. Wow, we
Yeah.
made a lot of progress, it feels like.
Yeah, I told you, I'd be burning through as much as I could.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Yeah, in her uniform, great.
Hey,
She's one of the
Ace.
only people wearing pants that's a girl. At least I think she is.
How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic.
And lo and behold, got assigned to you. Because apparently this military isn't really worried about, oh, your family? You'll work fine together.
Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
Good, because you're the only one who's ever worked on it as a mechanic. That kind of does make sense from a military standpoint.
I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
Oh, you kids are all from the same town? Go get them.
I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
About 5'2".
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back.
It's our fuel, it's our healing source, it's our grenades.
It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
Oh yeah, and our artillery weapon, and...
So
This
can
is
you
magical
use,
material.
Can you use ammo for spare fuel if you have to?
Or to heal yourself.
I think it's all refined differently.
Ah, lame.
It's like, I need Ragnite to heal. All I have is a grenade.
I'm just
Guess
gonna
I'm just
ban
more
it.
Click.
used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Oh yeah, and it also powers everything.
Yeah, so whenever this
Seems like
material
everything is
runs
Ragnite powered
out,
these days. That stuff is everywhere.
it won't be for long.
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
It's almost like that's why there's a war going on.
You guys should look at
War were
They
declared.
say the Empire's invading only to get it all the Ragnite and Gallian soil.
Oh, wait, really? You mean the resource-rich neutral, not part of the enemy, of the allies is, an easy target?
Oh, that's right.
And
I had something to give you, Welks.
It's this hand!
What's this?
Is that a door
Father's
knocker?
flare gun.
Oh, no, it's a
It
flare
was
gun.
in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
I forget what the flare gun
Is that
does.
why the tank caught on
Another
fire?
hand-me-down.
Oh, right, it's part of the plot.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
Also, another hand-me-down. The one line to remember that there are daddy issues involved here.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ys.
I'll do a
Thank you
spot
for
check on the
reminding
device
me
now
of
to
my
make sure it's
daddy
ready to
issue.
go at any time. All right. We'll
All
get
in all,
going
for an
now,
anime
then.
character, Welkins has a
later.
really functional relationship with his father. He did actually know him before he died.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he died.
Like,
I thought he said, oh, the picture was taken.
Oh no, Lord Valkyrie says so Ragnite is radium in the early 1900s.
Basically.
Ooh.
Mike Lynn says, so how long till we find out that Ragnite is super carcinogenic or something?
The first original post. I mean, the first operation.
Or maybe like Swiss cheese's memory like Guardian Forces.
Here's another cool thing. The M1932 Christie flying
I'll cut to
tank.
the chase. Here's your mission.
Huh.
It was a super light tank, maneuvered in the air terribly, but it was designed to fly over enemy lines
And then drop the
down
tank.
behind them.
Wow.
Put a flamethrower on it and it's a Hellhound from 40K.
Actually, it kind of sounds like a Reaver drop in StarCraft.
Dropping
It's
in
an
tanks.
it was an interesting idea. It was just a bad plane and not a very good tank.
It's also interesting because the tank design is very clearly a tank destroyer, which you would never... That's the sniper of a tank.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to drop it behind enemy lines. No?
Making it rain.
That's a terrible plan.
Rain tanks.
The
Maximum
Great
Daka.
Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
Who runs the bridge? Our great vassals. I mean...
The Great Vassal Bridge?
Yeah, ever heard of it?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just
Oh, that's a
outside
place.
the capital.
Speaking of great ideas,
Heli-
personal
Bridge is a part of the
helicopter.
central
Go, go,
network
gadget helicopter!
leading into
Exactly.
land breeze. Our mission is to take it back.
From the geese.
Want to be taken back.
It's been overrun by
I-
geese.
That's a lot of tank.
Yeah, we're going to take that back.
Why don't we just like sneak somebody on there to like hit a button so that it like
Spoilers,
The Empire
honey.
has been running a blitz,
I'm
with
not
their
worried
shock
about
troops
this.
outrunning their defense.
Your mom's outrunning
Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
One says,
How
"What
quaint.
bridge?"
The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Hello, General Damon.
What's up, General Doof?
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
He waddles.
How
Yep.
long were you planning on hiding out in here for?
Carrot.
Okay, so,
Kakarot.
again, context that the anime gives you that this doesn't. All of the commanding officers of the proper military are noblemen. They have their ranks because of their heritage, not because they're competent. So
looks
the
like
general
a-
here thinks he's all that, but he's really bad at his job. And he's
My
always going to
apologies.
blame us
We'll
for his
depart soon.
failures.
Whatever. They're just country mice.
Your mom's a country mouse.
It's not like they'll be much help.
Face is much
More
help.
help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Ooh, sick burn.
Insubordination be. Yeah.
Hey!
That's all he's got to say
Regardless,
about that.
Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, good. See that you do.
Michael M says, so Damon was waiting for Art?
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
And dumbest guy in the building.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
Yep. He's technically the highest commanding officer of us.
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat.
Okay,
He looks
so it
down
does
on the
mention
common
it.
militia. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Thanks, Wilkins.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission.
Good
We'll
call,
begin
Cap.
by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. I'm gonna save.
Safe, yeah.
Ooh, skirmishes. Good. I'm gonna need that. This is how you grind. Yep. Because we don't have a fully upgraded tank, and we're gonna need a fully upgraded tank. Alright, so first, save.
So you put the peppercorns into the skirmishes tab, and you just go.
Let's run easy and see if I can do easy and with the current equipment, and if we can, I'll try a normal run, and those two things combined, if I can get
Here's a
an
brief
A
on the
rank,
task
will
at
be-
hand.
Yep. We're going back to this map. You remember this map?
I remember this map.
We're coming from the opposite direction. We're coming from the top, as if we were attacking Brule ourselves.
Kind of retaking it.
Luckily, skirmish missions are things you can do infinitely. Okay, position units. Yep, okay. We're gonna put you right there. We're gonna put you right there. Put you right behind her. Largo, we're gonna put up here. 'cause you're
Mr. Pasta.
I like this name. The VS-8 Throgflugelboot. A large, high-speed transport hyperform.
Speedboat.
Yep.
Turtles.
You like Hans and Jay.
Drive speedboats.
Hans. Right there. Back to you. And sure, why not? Cool.
Now, let's begin the operation.
Alright.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia! Squad 7, move out!
So, at low level, I remember the correct strategy is I need the tank to act as sort of a screen shield against most of these guys down directly next to us. Yes. Well, Largo, Alicia, and Rosie all give extra command points. As long as they're alive, I get extra ones per turn.
Born leader does.
Don't think Born Leader directly does that. Okay, so I need to position him right about here and shield against those two. And then I think if I can get an artillery shell on this guy, we should be able to push a scout or somebody directly through. So,
Entering combat!
I don't even care. Shoot at me. Yeah, there we go.
Maintain focus out there.
There we go. That should be it. And it's this button. That guy right there. Actually, let's get it right on him. Thank you. Catch. Dealt with.
He dead.
He very dead. Cool.
He's several feet away.
Okay, then we're gonna grab Rosie. 6. Yeah. Well, she's not fully upgraded. Never mind. Want to do that?
No problem, boss.
Oh, whoop. Wrong character, but I guess you're running the gambit. Let's go! Rathalos. rats and frazzle and rats and frazzle. Yep, get behind cover, get behind cover, go, 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 go. Yep.
How's their manpower now?
Before he can do anything else.
It's over.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Nice work. Keep
Go,
taking
go,
them
go,
down.
go, go, go. And
Race the girls and fans.
Right, here I go.
we're actually going to immediately go into this. Heal.
Yeah, no, it just radiations you until you are healed.
Get over here. And about to be mission complete. Just have to kill that guy.
Nice.
Who has no cover. Hello, friend. There we go. He's out of the way, which means that flag is unsecure.
Head for the next one.
Enemy camp secure.
Yay!
CTF win.
Okay.
Operation complete. We took their base.
A rank. Gives us a nice chunk of XP and money. We'll try that on normal, and hopefully that'll be enough grinding in one go.
It's the same battle?
It's the exact same battle. The enemies have more HP, do more damage, and I'm not sure if we get less command points.
And make sure not to have Sneezy do the run this time.
Yeah. Gonna put Alicia right there. Rosie there. Largo back here. And really, we don't need to bring anyone else. Yep, I know.
Now, let's begin the operation.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move out!
Yeah, these skirmishes are interesting because they'll use maps we've already played, but they'll change the scenario and positioning.
Here we go!
Okay, same number of command points, so that should be good.
Target sighted.
Yeah, shoot at me, punks. Knock that tree down. Right there. Line.
Moving out.
Use this to shield us against those guys. We run right past that guy because we don't care.
Requesting backup.
And
Please hit.
cool.
It's a grenade. Actually, don't need to have a ice cream.
Well, the thing is, with grenades, if you throw them directly at the dude, it's entirely possible for it to bounce off of his face and land in front of the sandbag pit and then not kill him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay?
Does it do a small amount of damage from hitting him in the face at least?
It still blows up and hurts him, but
Kind of like in freaking recent Halo games, you're actually doing a small amount of damage just hitting something.
no, the concussive damage doesn't apply.
Even if it doesn't actually.
Moving out.
Now I'm back into the flow of how to play this game. Oh yeah, she's way more accurate.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Boom, normal mode.
Woo!
Face.
Operation complete.
Operation, we took their base.
See, that's way more money than
Oh,
XP.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And that should hopefully be enough. So we'll switch back to headquarters. Yep. We'll use the XP and level up some units.
Your base and feast.
And then we'll hopefully buy...
Welcome to your worst!
Yeah.
Trade all you want!
That's
Cool. Finish getting them up. Level up some Lancers. There you go. Level up our Engineers. And almost level up our Snipers.
I got no use for tears! Sweat! 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 Good work, maggots! You're one
Yeah.
Looks like that should be the new potential out of the shock trooper.
Good.
Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order.
Also good. What I get? Defense boost. Way more useful. Cool. And yeah. We got everything else, we just need the tank upgrades. Yep. Develop. Device. We definitely want the armor increase.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great, but there it is. Treads. Yeah. Treads HP. Crit defense. Okay, we definitely want this more than the crit defense. And we don't actually need the... There we go. I'm not really worried about that one. So, not having that, not a big deal. Already have that. Okay. I feel confident in this. We'll save anyway. But missing only one upgrade, not a big deal. Nice. I'm ready to move forward. Okay.
Save.
Yeah, we should be able to get one, maybe the other
Here are
mission.
details on the current operation.
Yep. We have to split our squads.
Oh no, I'll never split the party.
So, we have an actual base that if we lose, we just lose outright, that's inside that little half circle that we have to defend. And then we have our forward assault force, which is down at the riverbank that has to push up and flank the enemy.
Okay.
So, half of our group is about holding position, the other half is run and gun. I believe you can beat this mission in like 2 turns. Maybe 3 if you're quick, or if you're a little slow. Yep, and the enemy has tanks this time.
They have tanks. You have a tank. Lancers.
Any allied soldiers?
All allied soldiers are killed. So I think Largo is up here by default. You also already defaulted out? Yeah, you are. Okay. So, who works well with Largo? Anyone in particular?
Hans.
Oh, he does. Okay. Hans. There you go.
I am Hans. Is nobody going to finish that? Okay.
I am Franz.
And we are going to Pomp.
You up! Now I know what you were referencing.
You
Sorry.
think you wanted to catch that? This area. This area. Cool. You are. You take back. Yep.
Looking at her, I think she was a Darkson, so. And she looks
Camp
like it.
defender. Yep. We're gonna keep you up here. There we go. Right, we have almost everybody. Yep, bring my buddy there.
Millhead. That's a good thing for an engineer to have, I would say.
Yep. Alright. There goes
We're prepared
nothing.
to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Yeah, me too.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out!
Now, to do this one efficiently, the squad that's defending the base, you don't move them into cover on this first turn, which is a risky gambit, but that's why I put a lot of characters
All
that
right,
can
it's
fire
our
at
first
enemies
mission.
walking up on
Let's
them.
split into 2 teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
That's the spirit, Jet. I mean, Largo.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Yep, I know how that works. Cool. You have to make sure that all enemies that are standing next to their base, which is right here, are dead or far enough away from it that you run in a character and capture it. When you do that, you automatically win. Yeah.
Here we go!
Did someone order artillery? Yep.
Hey, Ragdoll.
Okay. So there's actually an elite dude hiding in the grass right there to my right. Huh. So I'm gonna try and artillery him out.
Entering combat!
Oh right, I can only do 1 per round. That's right. So I save it for next turn. So first we get up here to this guy.
Shoot him?
Yep.
All units prepare.
Okay. What if we use our main gun? Just have to hit him in the face. Eh, go for it. Worth it. Yes, yes, when I killed them, the enemy loses actions next turn. Good stuff. Eh.
It's trying to space out the tutorial so that not one mission is just every couple of seconds a tutorial.
My turn, okay?
I'm sure that's why.
There's a guy hiding in that grass too, but we're gonna stay over here. And
Here we go. Follow me.
Enemy unit spotted.
hey, buddy.
Ty the Immortal. Not for long.
So long, buddy.
Hey, it won't kill him.
Oh,
Oh.
He's an elite.
Galleons at 3 o'clock. Distance 600 meters.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy terror.
Because radio.
Galleons and... Why are they using the same channel as us?
Good question.
You idiots!
that's a good
What is
question.
this, Freelancer?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Find your way, old mission. Find Dr. Wowie.
How's it going up there, Ross?
I like your hair.
Oh, can't shoot
Don't
that
allow them
far.
time to think.
I'm on it.
Where else
Ain't no stopping me.
Well, if you get it. If you don't, he gets to fire back. Eh, worth it. Hell, just
you're
center
firing
mass.
20 shots.
Yeah. Got him. A ace defeated.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Why are you wearing dandy earrings in combat?
You, right there.
Like, that can get snagged on stuff. Why?
You. Away from the dude that's in that grass, who will stand up and come after us in a second. Now that you're not in cover.
we control the high ground.
Uh-huh. Up here, I'm gonna turn you around and you're faced back that way.
What's up?
Why is he cocking his gun? He didn't shoot it.
Alright. In that case, may as well move somebody into cover.
Here I go!
Go for it.
That
A little bit. 10 damage. It's something.
Enemy's turn. Alright. Yeah, run down that corridor at my dude with the machine gun.
Woo!
Yeah, but she's behind cover.
Yep.
Because I was smart.
Nice.
Yes. I will shoot into the wall.
Good job.
Yeah, there's that guy. That was a mistake. Oh, she's too far away to return. Come around there. Good job, AI. You are the best at everything. Yeah, but I don't need to use those because they use up a bunch of command points.
What all do you use command points for? Is that
Orders.
Top?
You can, yeah, those are command points. You can give orders to give general buffs and things.
Enemy
Like
sighted.
this.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Yeah. Okay, so I need both of them dead. So he's more important to kill at the moment because he's been harder. Those two are kind of a problem. All right, gotta prioritize this right. Kill that guy.
Fire!
Because I'm not really worried about machine gun fire bringing me down.
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing we need to do is get
Enemy
right
sighted.
up here. Knock that guy to the side. And blow that up.
Nice.
And we can win this in a single turn.
My turn, okay?
There we go. This is where things get fun. Yeah, run past you. Run past you and use this as cover. Into this guy. Now.
His head bobbed from side to side.
Does that mean he's stuck?
No.
He's just a shot trooper.
Got him.
He's just a shot trooper.
Yep.
And that means command post open and captured. Victory.
Woo! Operation complete. We took their base.
I love how it somehow wins even though there's a bunch of hostiles still around with a tank.
We took their flag, they lose. Yeah, you have to beat that in one turn to get an A rank.
I'm sorry, do you have a flag?
That's still a lot of XP and money.
Oh yeah, B is nothing to sneeze at. And we killed their elite, so we got a special machine gun.
Cool. Got enough time for another one?
Maybe. We at least have time to go through this stuff.
22 minutes remaining.
Elliot, war correspondent. What a title. Yes, the person who's been narrating thus far, we're about to meet her.
She's covered wars here. Like this one.
We should just leave. We go over there.
Hey there!
You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
No, we
Yes,
just have the
that's
7
us.
insignia on our shoulder.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
You're on a battlefield, miss.
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Oh, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions.
I'm sorry,
So,
what?
you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone.
Thank you.
Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya?
You give us a
Scoops
break.
are near danger, and I'm near Scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I
Good
smell
for
a story,
you?
a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Good
Very
job,
good. I'm a
Wilkins.
reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews. Thank you.
Assigned by
Now,
whom?
Let's get back to those questions, shall we?
And that's pretty much everybody's reaction to Elliot.
Distrust.
Ah, yes. We're about to learn some things about our teammates.
Things. And stuff?
Boob plates.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he
Check the
is?
loads or something.
Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke.
Hey, smoking that. It's not on fire.
Is it e-cig?
Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Wait, you mean a... Oh, crap. What's that metal again?
Chapter 4.
Oh,
Operation Cloudburst.
Ragnite.
So it's Narcy.
Personnel tab now. Weaponry tab. We can look up all kinds of information about the history and the characters we're dealing with.
Alt-tab.
Neat.
I mean, we couldn't alt-tab before this.
No, we're trapped in the game.
Super hot.
Super hot. Super hot.
Alright,
Hot.
so before anything else, we do want to go back to headquarters.
And save.
Well, yes, but...
Headquarters is a relatively safe.
And you'll notice we have a couple of new things.
War cemetery?
Yeah, it's where all of the characters that permadie go.
Oh, sad.
And you can go visit them
Like that one
and
guy
pay
you
your
lost.
respects. You think
Your
I'm kidding?
failures?
Yeah.
Press A to pay respects.
Oh, dark. Alright, so let's go talk to our reporter.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
Not really.
No?
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on.
Alright, I'm timing you.
Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly.
Cliche, but alright.
Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say?
Yep.
I did not
Sure.
stop.
I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
Interesting
Not just a little
subtext.
cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda.
That is what the government does.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too.
That's a quick way to get court-martialed.
So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only
Not sure you thought this
possible
one
in
through,
out-of-the-way
honey.
spots like this, out of sight from those government goons.
Oh, it's an underground news thing. Okay.
I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship.
But it's like,
Hopefully double
And
checking
your
the facts.
exploits will feature
Yeah.
heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
And being careful not to publish sensitive information.
Yeah, don't publish like plans and locations.
Yes.
Like a dum-dum.
In an interview given on the 8th, a spokesman from the Central Gallian Army suggested a massive anti-imperial counterstrike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most of Gallia by last month's end, and now stands before the gates of... oh god. Rangris, thank you. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city walls, a very real possibility should this plan fail.
Yeah, no, don't publish this.
Flames of War sweep Europa.
I grabbed a drink where... oh, there, here's where I put it.
The Empire-owned and run TARS news outlet reported on the 6th that Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valia? Okay, Valua. Alright. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite, meaning that supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the conflict is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valua at this time.
Okay, that's a little less.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people.
Yeah, I think I've seen that book.
But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write.
Well, considering you'll be following us around, yeah, I guess so.
I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Yep, this is one of the other things that eats our money.
She has no shame. None. Plus she doesn't pull a Geraldo, I guess.
Thanks a million.
No, I'm not giving you.
No, thanks 1100.
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Lord Valkyrie says it's a good thing the army doesn't care what you do with your funds.
Right?
Not great, sad place.
Yeah, but there's a special character to meet here.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Boy, he sounds a little creeps.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Yet.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
You mean a graveyard?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Just lieutenant, sir. It's the very first commissioned officer rank.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
He's not wrong.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
So this guy teaches us all of the really good orders in the game. But we have to pay him. Either, I don't remember if it's in XP or in money.
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though.
Experience. You have to spend XP.
I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly.
But it's so worth it.
Let's see. I'll teach you retreat today. Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat.
This means that if
someone's harness.
Well, it's really important because that means normally when a character gets dropped, you have 3 turns to get to them and pull them out before they perma-die. This command means that no matter how far away they are, I can command one of them to auto-retreat and then they don't perma-die.
Nice.
So this is a save a unit that you can't logistically get to.
Well, what is your decision?
Yep. Yes, please.
I don't have enough. So I'd love to, but I don't have enough XP.
Can you, like, do skirmish and come back?
Yes, you can do skirmishes and come back.
I hope we'll meet again, should you wish.
Yep. Anyway. Alright. Stop that.
Here, let me see it real quick. I can straighten it out. Okay, should be good now.
You got 10 minutes.
Welcome.
Yep. Make sure. Okay, no. There. 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 That'll be something I can equip in general. Let's see about you. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we need that right there.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Upgrade. Those are both important. Worry about that next time. Let's see. Different things that upgrade and make you generally better at doing things. There we go. Our crit resist.
All set.
Thank you. So, what we don't have is this. So that's giving an extra bit of defense. So that's damage soak.
Yep.
This increases damage soak to the body, which is pretty important. There we go. So we're up.
That way you continue.
Come back again
Right.
soon, bro.
All right. Well, I think let's do the one grinding thing to get the retreat order.
Sounds good.
And that should probably round us out for...
Cool.
Yet another tab.
Skirmishes. Do we have skirmish number 2? Nope, we just have to run this one again.
It must have been complicated to bind with all these egg tabs.
Alright. Yep, I know how to play. Thank you. Thank you.
Crazy reporter girl is going to not at all.
Okay. Put you there. Get the other characters that give us extra command points. And that's all we actually need. Cool.
You get extra stuff for deploying fewer people?
No.
Oh.
I know. You would think.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move out!
Man, you always say that.
This isn't the, this is an unnecessary space balance.
Talking's a free action.
Entering combat.
See if I can make the tree standing this time. No. No. Sure could.
We keep replanting that tree.
It's true.
Cut through our tree! It grew back!
What did that tree ever do to you?
I'm allergic.
I'm pretty darn allergic to everything outside.
Octopus tree.
It's a tree.
Must be my lucky day.
It's really Dawn.
discovery.
Target sighted.
Yum yum. My turn, okay? Please stop shooting me, Bear. I can't pepper spray you in the face now.
Yay! At least that only takes a couple of minutes. As far as grinding goes, that's pretty pretty tolerable, and later on it unlocks other grinding missions, so we don't have to just do that one over and over and over. And each successive one gives you more points. Like, they become slightly more difficult, but the reward gets higher.
Cool.
I think you have more than enough for a retreat now.
I do believe so.
And you're like 1 page ahead. Return to the book.
I'll teach you. Retreat. Use it.
Yep, got enough. Thank you.
Very good. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Just gotta hang out in the cemetery. Alright, Mr.
This is where I live.
We'll use the remaining XP.
That sniper.
Welcome.
Misty, you got a little something on your face.
Yeah, and we'll just hold on to the rest.
You're better than this. Push those limits.
I leveled up, sir.
Good work, maggots. You're 1 level closer to human.
How many levels is human?
I know, I was like...
Is that like level 10?
I'm gonna take you the pecking order.
Why do I unlock at 50?
Alright.
Jacked.
Let's get some storyline out of the way. In our last 3 minutes, we'll probably get up to the next mission and then stop.
Sounds good.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain Carrot.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead.
Yes.
What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
Yep, you're cannon fodder.
It's cool, we have
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
You don't say.
Understood, Captain.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
Suicidal is the word you're looking for.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
You get shot.
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry.
Sergeant already? Jeez, that's a what?
Well, she was like immediately a sergeant as soon as she reported.
I know. You went from a baker to, what is that? E4? Pretty sure that's E4. That's a pretty big jump.
Yep, just
We're
sprung
finished,
right
it's
over
fine.
Corporal.
Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up?
You are the commanding officer, yes.
It's your job.
I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Nope.
That is dumb.
Let them have it out. You can't just ignore
This
them.
isn't the Marines.
I'm not
Can't let
ignoring
them
them.
punch each
I
other's
think it's important that they say what they're thinking.
Yeah, but if they come to blows, then we have a problem, don't we?
Butting
Also,
heads
your
over differing
sister's involved.
opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Well, but that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Well, I guess that's why she has the sergeant rank.
Madam Love Interest.
Not yet.
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
With Madam Love Interest.
It's all part of growing as a team.
I'm glad you're so chill about this, Captain. God. I'm thinking about, like, proper military
It's
and
11
everything.
o'clock. Save your game.
It is 11. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will be back. Let's see. I will be back on Thursday for Thursday Throne, where we will be playing. Shoot, what was it that I picked for next Thursday?
The thing we decided on after meeting contracts.
Loom, which probably won't take very long, and then we'll be moving on to the sequel, Luminosity. What? Yes. And let's see, that'll be 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And then Throne of Games will be back next Saturday, also at 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll be Brendan and Mabry playing, and we will be beginning Tex Murphy Overseer. If you've been with us for a long time, you may remember us trying to get that to play pretty early on, like as soon as we finished Pandora Directive, which was one of our first streams. And it didn't go so well. It kept on crashing. Excuse me. I think I've got that technical difficulty ironed out now, though. It should work just fine. So we can do that and then proceed from Overseer eventually to the Tesla effect, which I'm excited about. So, yeah, I hope to see you all next time. And, yeah. Good night, everybody. Woo!
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Like one said, Team Cannon Fodder is simple. Nice says good time.
Woo!
Team Cannon Butter